What up, y'all? It's the GanZzta Lifestyle. We in the building. Salute. We in the building. We're going to wait for a couple people to come up in here, and then we're going to get it started. Know what I'm saying? Salute. Hit the like button. As you come in, hit the like button. Apex Traveler, what's good with you? What's good? Hit the like button as you come in. As you can see, we're going to do Sosua 101. Salute. Brooklyn GQ. Mallywood, what's good with you? We're going to get this popping. I don't know if y'all know about the dude got stuck out there in Sosua. What's his name? NYC the Future. If y'all know him, send him a message. Tell him get over here. Khalil, Backyard Life, salute. How to be a trick 101. Nah, that's not what we talking, bro. That's not what we talking. Dudes is going out to Sosua and they crashing out. Yeah. Actually, yeah, you might be right. How to be a trick 101. Because blowing $500 to $1,000 in one night and you supposed to be there for 5 and you ain't got no more money, that's nasty work right there. Know what I'm saying? I sent homeboy an email. I wanted to try and get him on the live so we could talk about it. Jamie, salute. Everybody hit the like button. Know what I'm saying? Homeboy was on Primo's channel last night telling his story. I don't want to tell the story for him because I don't have the full gist of it. I was trying to get him on here so, we could talk, we could chop it up and see exactly what happened. And then hopefully my man Ty come up in here. You know what I'm saying? And a couple others. We will have some old school Sosua heads school them to the game right here on the live. CC, what's good with you? You definitely could come on the panel. You know what I'm saying? Word. Matter of fact, let me drop the link right now. Kind of early, but I'm going to drop the link right now. So, yo, the link is in the chat. Yo, CC, if you can connect with that dude and tell him to get over here and he can tell his story, you know what I'm saying? I sent him an email. Me and him chatted on the email. That was last night. I sent him another email today, and I ain't heard from him. Then I see he gonna pop up on Sin's channel. Salute to Sin City. But you know what I'm saying? I wanted to get him over here because we all New York cats. We want to school him to the game, how the New York cats do it. You know what I'm saying? Word. But we here. I'm gonna get back to doing what I was doing when I started the live. And that's giving y'all a scent of the day. Gucci and Tensu. Know what I'm saying? This here, if you doing the Tom Ford Oud Wood, this knocks that out the box times 10. Know what I'm saying? It's hard to get, but you can get it on Amazon. That's where Amazon is selling it for $140. You can get it on Max Aroma for $113, but when you click on the site, then the price goes up to $130. Let me see, Wells. Joman Shop, that's one of my favorite websites. They have it for $115. So To all the cats that's into the fragrances, get your hands on this. I'm not steering you wrong. Trust me. And I say that to say this. I know I'm looking kind of rough right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get my beard to fill out a little more. But listen, what I want dudes to do in this travel space, and to be perfectly honest with you, I don't want to get type. I don't want to get typecast in this travel space. You know what I'm saying? I started my YouTube channel doing motorcycle content and all of that, but I travel also, so I wanted to show people, you know, how I move and all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to get typecast in this travel, in this black travel space, but I'm here. So, that being said, what I want dudes to do is step their game up when you traveling overseas. When you get it on that plane, yo, dudes is looking reckless out here. You know what I'm saying? When you traveling overseas, you supposed to be clean cut, well dressed, at least for the plane ride. You know what I'm saying? Dudes is out here with half bald, half braid heads out here. Yo, that shit is nasty and wild work, man. The only reason why my beard looks like this right now is because I'm trying to let it grow and fill out. Mr. Davis is in the building. Let me add him to the stage. Vagabond, you got to show yourself because I don't know who you are. You got to show yourself a little bit better than that, homie. Vagabond. I'm going to bring you up here, but if you wild out, I'm dropping you down real quick.
What up, gangs? This is Apex. What's up, bro?
Oh, what's going on, brother? What's going on?
Oh man, it's just slow motion, bro. I had to change my my like username because it's like 3, 4 other Apex travelers, and they kind of rip my style. You feel me? At least my name. So I'm trying to do a whole new what you call it rebranding or something like that.
Okay.
But everybody know me for like, you know what I mean, I've been Apex for damn near 5 some odd years, but hell yeah, bro. Another person got stranded in Sosua.
Yes. His name is
Oh shit.
let me get his name again. Hold on.
It's NYC, something like that.
NYC the future. You know what I'm
Damn.
saying? He this is the gist of the story that I got. He went out there, I guess, you know, he's seeing some dudes on YouTube, and I know who he's talking about. I'm not mentioning their names on this stream, because these dudes is Johnny Jerkoffs. You know what I'm saying? But he's taking advice from these jerk-off type cats. And he went out there, he's moving all wrong. He went out there, I think he had about $500 to $1,000 in his pocket. You know what I'm saying? And he's sending the broad he's dealing with some money, right? So thank God. Actually, I'm not one for the Western Union Poppy, but thank God he was sending her some money because she kind of in a way looked out for him. You know what I'm saying? He got out there,
Oh,
he was
for real?
getting ripped off by the hotel. He got ripped off at the restaurant, all kinds of shit. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
that's
saying?
normal behavior at the at Sosua. They always doing something like that, especially when they hand you the bill and you just like, what is all this extra shit? And yeah,
Right.
hell yeah.
I remember might have been my second trip out there. My second trip, I jumped out the window and went by myself. But the only time I got jerked was by the cab driver. You know what I'm saying? This cab driver, he tried to beat me in the head. Actually, the hotel was supposed to send somebody to pick me up. I guess I missed them, and because my flight flew in at night. So I guess I missed them. And so I just caught a cab and he tried to rip me off for like $60 just to go from Puerto Plata to Sosua. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? Yeah. He tried to beat me in the head. and this is back in 2011. So wasn't no cab price no $60 back in 2011. You know what
Hell
I'm
no.
saying? Yeah. So I actually think the cab back then was $10, if I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken. To go right. That sounds about right because it ain't much more than that right now. It might be 15 or 20 at the most. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's the only time I got beat in the head. But they they definitely gonna try you, and if they 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 can sense that it's your first time there. You know what I'm saying? You out there,
Yeah.
you come out of that airport, you looking around, you know what I'm saying? You in a gaze, right? So they can sense, oh, he a newbie. Let's get him. You know what I'm saying? So
Hell
don't
yeah.
go to none of these countries. It's not just Sosua. Don't go to none of these countries. You know what I'm saying? Try and they got me. Where did we go? They didn't get me, but they tried to. Me and my lady went to Cancun. They tried to get us, tried to take us on a tour straight from the airport. You know what I'm saying? We just got off the plane. We're like, we don't go on no tour. It was her first time, but it wasn't my first time. And neither one of us is our first time on a rodeo in a foreign country. You know what I'm saying? So we know the game. We know the game when soon as we get off the plane. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. You
Mr.
know
D,
the
salute. What up
Cancun.
with you?
Salute,
Go ahead.
salute, salute.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, like you know what I'm saying, the thing with the Cancun is that that's all ran by the cartel. Like
Right.
all of that is owned by like the yeah, by the people that do the drugs and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's like where they clean up the money, that like whole city, tourists and all that. So yeah, man,
Right,
that should get tricky.
right,
But yeah,
right,
I mean, the only time that they tried to get me with the whole taxi thing is once I say like, all right, cool, so it's like 1,000 pesos. They be like, yes, it's 1,000 pesos. And then when we get to the location, these niggas talking about USD because I don't know. I think the like dollar got stronger and their money got weaker. So
hmm
he was trying to do the conversion, and I said, "Oh, not this goddamn conversion bullshit. It's a
right,
thousand pesos. Like hell no." He tried to get an extra $3-4. I'm like, bro, you don't take this goddamn 1,000 peso. Leave me the hell alone. The dude got
right.
out the damn taxi, was telling another random, you know, Dominican, hey, he ripped me off. He only gave me 1,000 pesos. And I'm over here like, man, get the money there. Shit. You know what I'm saying? You want the goddamn money, you can take it from it. You know what I mean? Like, I
hmm
mean, I was going, I wasn't going.
Okay, Mr. D, salute. What up?
Salute, salute. What up? What up?
What's good with you?
Chilling, chilling, chilling. Friday night on my daddy daughter duties, but she hanging out. So, but yeah, no, I watched the clip and stuff, and you know, old boy messed up from the door. You know what I'm saying? He ain't even make it to the door, and he was already down $200.
Right.
To the two broads. You know what I'm saying? And then he ended up spending all that money, $200 at the hotel, and just kept getting got like through the whole thing. And he lucky, like you said, that he had Shorty over there. You know what I'm saying? She held him down, and his I think he said his brother loaned him $300.
Yeah.
Then he had to
His brother sent him. His brother Western Union $300.
yeah, so he had to pay Shorty back. Then he gave her $100 just off a GP
hmm
to buy food. You know what I'm saying? And then he was on, I don't know if it was Primo channel or whoever channel, where he raised up the rest of the money to get the ticket. But from what I heard in the conversation is that he worked for the airline. You know what I'm saying? So I don't
Right.
know if he's just a serviceman that serviced the planes or he actually works for an actual airline. But
Mm-hmm.
you know, I think you can get information from YouTube, but your best information is somebody that you know physically that has been there. Like, last year was my first time, and you've been trying to get me to go there for a couple of years now. You know what I'm saying? But of course, with your experience, I got that, along with a couple of content creators. But at the same time, I also got, my own personal experience traveling to other countries just like that. So,
Mm-hmm.
it's pretty much it goes hand in hand. It's
Right.
just that dudes get a little too excited and they think, I mean, don't get me wrong. Now, you take a person like me and I had his budget, I would have worked that budget. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I would have worked that budget, because when I went for that little weekend warrior jump off, I didn't come there with crazy funds. You know what I'm saying? But knowing how the currency work and knowing how to, negotiate for the fruit, I worked it all the way to the last day. So,
Mm-hmm.
you
Mm-hmm.
know,
Now, now, this last trip, I had you. It was your first time, and I
hmm
had my man Tariq. It was his first time, right?
hmm yeah,
So technically, when you go into these places, this is how we move. You know what I'm saying? We plan these trips months in advance, no
right,
matter what country it is. If it's Sosua, Dominican Republic, um, CTG, Colombia,
hmm
um, Medellin, wherever, right? I spoke to you on the phone the other day, and I'm already putting it in the air. Thailand, February 2026 for my 55th birthday, right?
right,
So we're
hmm
putting that in the air now, and we're gonna make it happen, right?
yeah,
We don't jump out the window on Tuesday and say I want to go to Sosua on Wednesday. You
right,
know what I'm
He must
saying?
have saw. I swear, he
Huh?
must have saw a fire video, bro. Like he
Yeah,
must have saw a video that made him say, "I'm booking my ticket right now."
yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah. That's exactly what happened. And then he's been um he's been in the comments with this other dude. I ain't gonna say his name. I ain't promoting his channel, but y'all know the dude, the fat boy out in Long Island. You know what I'm saying?
The
All
fat
y'all who
boy in
watch
Long
YouTube.
Island.
Yeah.
Long Island.
He been in Sosua since Halloween.
Oh, yeah,
Don't
yeah,
say his
yeah,
name.
yeah,
We
yeah,
not
yeah,
saying
yeah.
his name. We not saying his name. Because he's over there. I was watching his live just a little while ago, and he's still giving bad information. You know what I'm saying?
The
So,
worst kind of information.
huh?
I
Yo,
said the
he
worst
said
kind of
he said
information.
something. He said something about dudes come down here to do content. They stay for 5 days, and then they go home. They come back, stay for 5 days. They don't know nothing about Sosua. My nigga, you been in Sosua since Halloween, and it ain't your first rodeo, and you still don't know about Sosua. Know what I'm saying? I've been doing it for 10 years, since 2010. Know what I'm saying? And when I was going 3-4 times a year.
It's
You know
about
what I'm saying?
15 years now.
Yeah, and it's since 2010, it's 15 years. You know what I'm saying? Now, let me tell you the reason why we ran to Sosua so much. We are from New York. It's a hop, skip, and a jump, 3 hours JFK to POP or Santiago, whichever airport we flew into. It's a hop, skip, and a jump. Whenever we want to hang out and party with the fellas. Now, we didn't know about Colombia until 2015. And even still, once we found out about it, we couldn't get a group together to go down there because none of us was going blind eye. Like my man Tariq said right here, never go into a situation blind. Know what I'm saying? So we wasn't going blind eye. You know what I'm saying? I got a cousin that was on my last live. He lived out in San Francisco. I brought him back in 2012 or 2013. I brought him to Sosua. And he took off on his own. He started going to Sosua by himself, and then he just took over the whole continent of South America. You know what I'm saying? So
Damn.
he hit me up in 2015. He said, "Yo, cuz, what's going on?" I said, "Yo, you caught me at the right time. I'm packing, about to go to Sosua." He said, "You still going to Sosua? Come on, cuz, I'm on to Colombia. You got to put your eyes on Colombia. It's what it is." So we knew about it back then, but we kept going back to Sosua because, like I said, it was a hop, skip, and a jump. All the fellas was always with it. You know what I'm saying? We can get in and out real. If we got to get back home, it's never a problem planning the trip to Sosua. You know what I'm saying? And then when we came home, we went to other places with the family, like Cancun. We did our cruises, Costa Rica, all them other places. But Sosua was always the group trip with the guys. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why
Yeah.
we kept running back so many times. You know?
And we gotta be honest about Sosua, bro. At one point in time, it was great. At one point in time,
Yes,
it
it
was
was.
a hell of a lot of fun. Nowadays, I mean, it's really a shell of its former self. I mean,
Yeah.
RIP. I'm gonna miss it because I start going out there back in 2018,
Mm-hmm.
and I was at the last of it, right? Of when
Right.
it was like
Right.
popping, when like the streets was cluttered with like people, like you know what I'm saying, like cars had a hard time driving past Pedro Clasante because it'd be so many girls out. This is back when Classico was open. That like open restaurant. Now they're in Envy now. Well, I mean, I think that was Envy, but now like they sold it to the Chinese now. So like, man, I used to love just sitting there drinking a Presidente on Pedro and just yeah, those days are over. The only thing we got
Yeah.
now is rumbas and empty streets. You can
That's
sit
what
at
it
rumbas
is.
for 20 minutes and not see not one chica. You just like, what the hell is going on?
Not nothing to write home about. You know what I'm saying?
None at all.
And then homeboy said he gonna take himself back out there for Super Bowl. If
It
you
should be
couldn't make
better
if
than.
if you couldn't make it pop during the downtime, you gonna be in the negative on Super Bowl.
Oh hell yeah, because that's when the prices go up and everything.
Khalil, I'm not gonna read the comment, but I am gonna respond to it. If your man is the realest dude in Sosua, why when he seen homeboy, he left him out there stranded? Didn't even give him a ride to the airport. But you're saying he's the realest dude in Sosua.
Mhm.
Okay. But y'all can say what y'all want. You know what I'm saying? I don't really think he's dropping game. He's out there. It is what it is. You know, Mr. D, go ahead. What up?
Nah, I just he going back out there for Super Bowl, so I think he need to hit you up and hit a couple of people that he was on that panel with, and just get a little advice on how to move. Especially during a time when it's going to be packed. I mean, I actually, to be honest with you, if I had the time off that weekend, I probably would have shot out there myself just to see it. Because I really enjoyed the Halloween weekend and stuff like that. Even though I was there after the most exposed the most exposed part of it with the flip flop stuff. But
Mm-hmm.
you know, do need to, get on the panel with y'all, or somehow, get connected with y'all, maybe through social media, email, and as they say, book a consultation. Uh and get some advice on how to move, and how to deal with the fruit stands and stuff like that, how to pick out the proper fruit, understand that the numbers are going to be ran up for that whole weekend. you
Mm-hmm.
know if depending on how long he's going out there, because I always my thing with the travel is the number one thing with me with finances going out there is my day to day. The recreation is on the back end. I don't really care about the recreation firsthand. That's not priority. The day to day, what I'm going to eat, if we're going to get involved in something, we're going to go to the club, what I need to bring back to the Airbnb. That's my focal point. You know what I'm saying? Once I establish my budget for that, then I establish my budget for recreation. He established his budget based on what people were saying, and he probably was watching older videos. If anybody is still quoting the numbers that he was talking about on there, you know, they didn't break it down to him. That right there is probably like, I was saying to you as a joke, rice pots. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? The older generation, the OGs out there was probably, giving it away for them rice pot numbers. You know what I'm saying? But just like how I came to you and I was asking you what they was talking. I went to Noose because Noose was out there a little bit before we went out there. And he was telling me they was coming with the wild, crazy numbers. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? But when I got out there, every fruit stand that I went to, every ripe mango that I picked was perfectly priced for me. In you know what I'm saying? Like, yo,
That was a dope analogy.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like real talk. Like I was in a fruit stand, you know what I'm saying, grabbing them. GanZzta will tell you, like I hit the ground running right off the plane. Like we went back to the villa, we drank up. He was like, yo, let me take you over there. As soon as we got in the spot, fruit, 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 fruit. I probably in the first 15, 20 minutes caught 9 mangoes. You know what I'm
Oh yeah,
saying? Like
and
I
it's
wasn't
really a culture shock, bro. Like especially on your first trip,
right.
man.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't really feel that because I've been to Colombia. When I
Oh,
first,
okay.
the first time I went to Colombia, it was a culture shock
Oh
because it
yeah.
was because it was like, wait a minute, this don't make sense to me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm the type of individual, I sit and break stuff down. Like I break it down to the science. And I'm like, this don't make no sense to me. So that first trip to Colombia, I had to like take that and say, you know what? When I make the second trip, I'll be better off. So I was better prepared. So when I got there, once he told me the dynamics, like it's pretty much the same. I'm like, all right, cool. This a walk in the park. And as soon as we hit that first fruit stand, aka Rumbus, man, I was 15, 20 minutes in, 9 already, setting them up. You know what I mean? And I had a good time. I had a nice welcoming party, you know.
That's
But
awesome.
yeah, man, it was great. I think personally, it depends how long you going out there. This dude, he's talking about trying to get out there for Super Bowl. Like you said, the prices is up during Super Bowl weekend. You know what I'm saying? I think honestly, if he was to go out there at minimum, he should carry himself like maybe 2 racks. You
Oh
know,
man.
huh?
Uh, wait, Super Bowl.
Yeah, the
Wait
Super
a
Bowl.
minute. It just occurred to me that Super Bowl is around the corner. He
Right.
doesn't have money now. Where the
Exactly.
hell is this money coming from?
Exactly.
He should stay home
Yeah.
and save a little money. And I mean, all right. Now here's my thing. Now I've changed my thought processes through the years, right? I used to say stuff like, don't even think about traveling until you saved up at least $40,000, and that's just money in your savings account. That ain't that ain't money that you're like you're gonna touch, right?
Right.
Now that I'm older, I realize not everybody is in the opportunity to do that, and and like they want to see the world. So I threw that away, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But here's my thing: a place like Sosua, you should at least have. Like just so you're not going home broke. At least
Mm-hmm.
have at least 8,000, and that's
Yeah.
after the flight. That's after the like stay, and you're only probably gonna spend around probably like $2,000, right? Just
Mm.
well, less than that, really, depending on the time frame that you're out there. But just so like you're not going home with nothing in your bank account. That's just honestly, in my opinion, that is crazy.
See the way I, like I said, the way I do it. Like when I went to the zoo, I went there with a little less than a rack, right? But see, how I move is, like I said earlier, I don't place recreation above everything else. Recreation is secondary for me. You know what I'm saying? I was only there, let me see, I got in Thursday. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I left on Monday. So I was there like at least 4 full days. So considering all the things that we had planned to do and stuff like that, I was like, I said, okay, I will probably recreation is going to be limited to me. I don't really need that much recreation. I'm not here long enough to, and then I learned from Colombia, like you get tired. You know what I'm saying? You get
That
tired.
that is
Like,
that is true. Really depends on your age, though.
well,
Also,
I'm almost 50. I'm almost 50. So I get tired. You know,
okay, yeah,
the
yeah, because
last time huh?
yeah. Oh, I'm sorry that I cut you off, but
No,
I
you
was
good.
yeah, like I was just gonna add in that when I started traveling, I was 23,
Uh-huh.
and now I'm 28, right? But when I was that young, bro, especially back then, it was only like what $30 and $40. Like, dude, like I did about 10 in one day. The next day did 10. Uh, I'm older now. I'm damn near about to hit 30. So now, I probably can do about four. But back then, bro, like, yeah. I can see how somebody would blow through their money,
Yeah.
especially at that age.
Yeah, with all that testosterone and stamina, you know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah,
But me, listen, you give me one a day, I'm good. Like a vitamin. You know what I'm saying? One a day. That's all I need. I don't even need that much. But when I went to Colombia on the rebound the second time after that first time, I got it. I was like, all right, I really know how to operate this whole situation. And I thought I was 20 something years old again. You know what I'm saying? Running through, running through, running through. By the time I got to the fourth and fifth session, I'm like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? Like, yo, like, who the hell you think you are? Like, dude,
I think we all went through that one, bro. Like I was like, in real life, I would not be having this much fun right now. Like I still gotta keep in mind this is how people have heart attacks, have strokes. That isn't healthy to be
bro.
doing all that in one day. You know what I'm saying? When like we be hearing about like travelers dying of heart attack, and then we like, oh well, maybe he left his medication at home, or maybe this, or maybe that, or maybe he's not drinking water. A lot of the times they just overdo it.
Now
Well,
I have
well, a couple years back, it was before you came to Sosua. Dudes was dropping out there from tainted alcohol.
uh,
Oh yeah,
I remember. Yeah, I remember it was a dude from Newark. He was in Sosua. He had a heart attack. They said alcohol poisoning.
right. Yeah, man. No,
partying too hard.
you know, well, I definitely have my medication with me at all times. I don't play that game. But yeah, you know, I just know the reality. I'm not 20, I'm not 21 no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm almost 50. I got another year and change before 50. So I only could do what I could do. And that's how I moved. I was like, yo, we on the limit. All we need is maybe two or three. You know what I'm saying? Even
Right.
though I snuck the fourth one in there, you know what I mean, by default, just being on, the Ave. But, dude, just going back to dude, like dude talk about going, nah, I think he should wait to Memorial Weekend, because I
Yeah.
think that's another big
That's
time
another lit.
activity.
That's another lit weekend.
Yeah.
He
That's in
needs
May,
to
right?
wait. He needs to wait. Get his money right. Because listen, let's get down to the whole finances of this.
Hmm.
Homeboy said on the live he was waiting for his paycheck to come through
On the
so
20th.
he could send this money here, do this, do that, and the third. So he's down there in Sosua planning to move on a paycheck that he hasn't even gotten yet.
Right.
Traveling to these countries, whatever country it is, and we're not even talking about the big four. It's whatever country. It could be Istanbul. Living paycheck to paycheck. You should not be getting on the plane traveling to another country.
Hmm.
I agree.
When a dude, let me hold on. Let me. When a dude's gonna let common sense reign? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Jay Rello on the other side over there trying to collect $2,000 to go to Thailand. Now listen, I'm not knocking his hustle. I don't knock nobody's hustle. Get it how you live. But if you're gonna get it that way, don't you think you should have started this hustle the day after Thanksgiving? Because you was talking to Thailand shit right after you came home from Sosua on Halloween. So
I don't even think.
if not soon as you get home, you start your fundraisers, then you start your fundraisers the day after Thanksgiving. And he's saying, oh, people type press, it's Christmas, people buying gifts for their families, this, that, and the third. I was doing the same thing. Then maybe you shouldn't be going around that time. When are we gonna let common sense rule this shit?
But again, with him, he proclaims that his supporters or subscribers want him to go out there. If you say I'm going back to Sosua, that fundraiser is not a problem. You hopping on Spirit or whatever airline gets you there for cheap, and they know everything is cheap out there. The flight, when you get out there, all of that. Thailand is a whole different ballgame, because the most expensive part is the part of you getting there. You know what I'm saying? I would have never. I don't care. If my channel is ran on fundraisers, it's period. I'm not going to plan to go there. After you talking November, December, I'm trying to go there in January, because you got everything coming from, like you said, from Thanksgiving to Christmas, New Year's, all these different sales and stuff like that. People are spending money. You know what I'm saying? If they're not traveling, they're spending money being home. So I would not even think about that. I would actually plan this later on in the year. You know what I'm saying? Before it hits rain season, and better prepare yourself. But this is what you call reckless
Thirsty,
living. Not
thirsty.
just thirst, but he's reckless. He reckless. Like
Yeah,
all he thinking about is I'ma have the fire content. But
right.
your fire content is you crashing out.
Exactly. And
You
he's
know what I'm
over there
saying?
yesterday saying he's not a crash out. Mr. D, let me read this comment from J Means real quick.
Right.
Rello knows himself. And if he started raising funds early, then he's going to spend it before the trip because he's irresponsible. So if
Exactly.
Rello knows, J Means, let me ask you, are you saying that Rello knows he's irresponsible? Because if he knows he's irresponsible, then you shouldn't be going.
Right.
Know what I'm
The
saying?
fact the
And
fact
In Ricardo's comment, he's pretty much saying the same thing. If there's one thing Rello doesn't have, it's common sense. Common sense ain't common no more.
right.
Go ahead.
Yeah. I
I
mean,
mean,
go ahead,
honestly,
my guy.
I just think I mean, like at like a certain point of like just age and growing and maturing, you gotta understand that traveling is a it's a opportunity given to people that have earned it, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like, it isn't something that it's like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do, even though this isn't in order, this isn't in order, I don't have a place to stay, I don't have, a car. You know what I'm saying? Like, after you get all of your responsibilities taken care of, you can treat yourself to a good vacation full of fun overseas. And I mean, like, you just got to be responsible and have your priorities in like order. You know what I'm saying? And when I see, other travelers, like, like the Jay Rellos, or the guy from New York, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, you know what I mean? Like, at a certain time, bro, you just gotta mature. You just gotta grow up and realize what's like, what needs to be done, and what is important.
Absolutely.
Okay, let me read Jay Mees' next comment. He said, yeah, Rello knows he's irresponsible, and he also uses these fundraisers as a finesse to fund his life. Absolutely. I remember he paid his car note, yes, he did, from trip donations and buys clothes. And he's saying on the live, he's collecting this $2,000 to buy his plane ticket. He's supposedly going to buy the plane ticket on the live. Um, I think he's booking the villa. I'm not sure, but I know the plane ticket, and he said he's going to get a DJI camera. So he's doing all of this stuff with money from the fundraiser. So now your subscribers, the people who are donating you money, they're not only paying for your trip, now they're paying for your equipment for you to film the trip.
That's a
When does it
seven
stop?
hundred dollar. Oh, sorry, bro.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, that's a $700 camera. That is that. I mean, like, that is not a cheap camera. Like,
Wow.
like what? A DJI 3? Like, dude,
Mm-hmm.
like,
And my
is
listen,
people?
my Insta 360 4K was $700, but it can't. I bought it with the whole motorcycle kit. If I just got the camera by itself, the camera was 400. You know what I'm saying? But I bought the whole kit, so that brought it up to 700. Now you saying that the DJI by itself, it doesn't come with any type of kit or anything like that? It's $700.
Yes,
That's
yes.
crazy.
I
That
mean, that's gonna take a big chunk out of. I mean, he's trying to raise $2,000.
no, he wants to raise $4,000, but he wants to raise 2,000 tonight.
Okay, so the flight's gonna be $2,000,
Yeah,
and then the camera's gonna be.
that flight is at minimum. minimum 1,500.
Yeah.
It depends when he's going. It was 1,500 in recent time, but it all depends when he's going. You know what I'm saying? Because that flight, you can get it for 1,500, but it don't stay 1,500. That flight,
Mm-hmm.
remember that Thailand is one of the most, if not the most traveled destination in the last year or two. And everybody's going there right now. Everybody's there. So
Right.
knowing that everybody's there, that $1,500 minimum is gonna shoot up. He's trying to do it for 2 racks, but you trying to do 2 racks in one night? Like, where's he at in the numbers on that at this point in time?
I saw $80.
He's
Oh
not.
wait, it's 530.
What?
I mean, that's still expensive though. You know what I'm saying? Especially with only $4,000, you're trying to hit up Thailand. I mean, that's a big chunk out the budget.
Yeah, the plane ticket. Listen, when you get there, everything is dirt cheap. The flight is the part that's the hardest part for anybody traveling there because it's expensive and it's long. But other than that, when you get there, you good money. But you gonna try to raise $2,000 by tonight? Come
Yeah.
on, man.
Yeah.
And you
So
only do 80.
everything else pretty much once you touch down, because I was looking at Airbnbs, and Mr. D, you know how I like to roll.
Yeah.
I
What you gonna
saw
do?
one. Guy, what was you gonna say?
No, I said you the type of Airbnb that you want, you gonna get it for dirt cheap. It's not expensive.
Yeah. Like I said, you know how I like to roll.
Mm-hmm.
I saw a spot over there, 6 bedrooms, for half of the price that we paid for the joint we just had in Sosua.
Yeah. See
Know what I'm
Thailand.
saying?
See Thailand. A lot of reasons why a lot of people were not going over there before was because they was looking at the price of the plane ticket, how long it take, and that the fact that a lot of times your layover is 12 hours plus in one of the 3 spots that it stops before it goes there. So a lot of times they people would get discouraged by that. But
Mm-hmm.
once somebody made the trip over there and they said, listen, forget the $2,000. Once you spend that and you get over there, that $2,000 becomes a stretch budget, and you end up spending way less. So let's say you go over there, the flight is $2,000. You might, all in all, spend about $1,500.
Right.
At best, and 3,500 for the whole trip. And trust me, for $1,500 over there, you're doing a lot of stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
My
Yeah, I
Like I
think that
said,
could
if
work.
if we go next year, I'm gonna try and stay for the whole month of February. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not traveling. We're not talking halfway around the world. We're talking all the way around the world. Salute to V Swells the Traveler. He told me, yo, when you fly home, it's Monday, right? You leave on Monday, and when you get home, it's still Monday.
Yeah, you live the days twice.
That shit is crazy.
Yeah, you be in
No,
the days twice.
yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
So listen, that shit there takes planning. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, we traveling all the way around the world. I'm not going there for 10 days to 2 weeks and then got to fly home. I want to be there for a stretch and really take it all in. You know what I'm saying? Because 9 times out of 10, unless I really have a ball, a great time where I'm just itching to get back, I don't think I'm jumping back over there that fast. Because once again, that's all the way around the world. That's 20, 24 hours on a plane.
Hmm.
And I get itchy. I get itchy after 2 hours on the plane. You know what I'm saying? My people who flown with me know they like, yo, they be like, yo, Gans, why don't you go sit your ass down somewhere? because I'm up, I'm going to the bathroom, I'm walking around, I'm talking to the stewardesses, I'm talking to my friends, and they like, yo, I'm trying to sleep. Go sit your behind down. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a control freak, so I don't like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah.
When someone else is navigating it.
yeah. What you got to add, Apex?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I just don't. Uh, with the Jay Rello situation and him going out there with only 2,000. I mean, it. I mean, I've never been to Thailand, so I don't know what the like how expensive or cheap it is, but it just don't seem like a good idea. Um, and that's one place where if you get stuck down there, you are stuck down there. You know what I'm saying? And if he don't have enough money to at least have some way of making it back home, you know what I mean? Because that's going to be another 2,000 if he misses flight, and we've already seen that, so we already know that's very capable of happening. You know,
Right,
yeah, it's just yeah, he's gonna need more than that, and then on top of that, he's gonna be flying back in close to broke. You feel me?
right.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I don't honestly. I don't know how Jay Rello does this because I would never do that, bro. Like flying all the way over there with barely no money, then flying back. I mean, that's just too risky. Yeah.
Well, this other dude, he didn't book his return flight. You get what I'm saying? So
Wait,
he
he went
ran
out there
out of
on
money. He ran out of money and still had 2 or 3 days left on the trip. So I think he had to book a change flight to get back home. And that's when his brother sent him the money. See, thank God he got a brother that helped him out because Jay Rello didn't have that. Know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah, he you see that's what God do. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You keep your prayers up because I mean, because in that situation, I would have been praying like, please, God, get me out of this. And then he turns around and says he's going in February. I don't understand these niggas. I don't get it. I don't understand. That would have been the scariest time of my life. I mean, I'm in a foreign country with no money, got no way to get back home, and luckily my brother came through for me. And then I'm
Mm-hmm.
just like, okay, cool. I'm going in February. Like, yo,
Because, yo, he had no place to stay. Thank God this is one time that the Western Union Poppy shit work out. Cause yo, he was sending this broad money. He never met her. This is his first time in Sosua. He never met the broad. I think he met her on Tinder and he was talking to her for a couple months, right? And so he went out there, he was sending her money, Western Union, whatever, and it worked out for him because she gave him a place to rest his head.
Hmm.
And he talking about he was complaining about the house got mice and roaches. I'm like,
of
yo,
course.
yeah, you in a third world country.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say third world country. I'm gonna say a developing country, a poor country. You know what I'm saying? But yo, the house might
Yeah.
have mice and roaches, but yo, it's better than you sleeping out there in the street because he blew all his money.
Exactly.
He had no place to stay.
Right.
So she put him up for the night. You know what I'm saying? And fed him. Her family,
Okay.
her family cooked for him.
Now that's one thing about the Dominicans that they don't give enough credit for, bro. They really do look out, especially when it comes to food. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't let nobody go hungry, bro. Like there was this one time where I was in Sosua, and I didn't necessarily need any food, but since I was talking to their like, because there was this lady I was just talking to, what I'm saying, she was drunk, so she just talk my ear off, and they invited me in to eat just randomly because because I was just talking to her, and they were just like, "Come on," and they just grabbed me, they sat me down, they gave me food. I'm just like, okay, and the food was good. Well, yeah,
Mhm.
that's one thing about the Dominicans. They're like very caring. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Right. And that's one thing. One thing about Dominicans, they gonna make sure you fed. That's the whole thing.
Yeah,
That's what belly full is all about. You know what I'm saying? They
hell yeah,
every time they're gonna make sure that you're fed, but above everything else, especially if you paying them to cook and all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? They even if you not, they gonna hold you down. One thing they gonna do is make sure you not hungry. You know what I'm saying?
oh yeah,
Well, Rello, you know, I mean, good luck with the trying to make $2,000 tonight, because that's gonna be crazy. Honestly, I think that he should not go, but he want to make content. He want to please the people. So at what expense? You know what I mean? Like, you put yourself in a bad position. You know, it's like me. Like, next week I would have been in Panama, but I had to make a decision. What was more priority? Me getting away and getting out of the cold for a few days,
Mm-hmm.
or me taking care of something I got to take care of down the line that has more priority than me, going off to, another country just because. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So I chose not to go. You know what I mean? Like, it's not that deep. Like, you know, you like you said, common sense ain't common no more. It's not just common sense, it's just the fact that you gotta be a responsible individual. You know what I'm saying? You can't be out here reckless in these streets. That's why old boy, you know, was almost stranded. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Rello, he was stranded, you know? So I'm like, nah, man. Like you said earlier, Apex, yo, some people don't even need to go anywhere. If you ain't situated at home, you ain't situated with your bills or your responsibilities, don't go nowhere.
yeah. That's like what I was saying to somebody on. I was coming back from Santo Domingo, and I was sitting next to somebody that was around my age, and we were having a conversation, and you know I basically told him, I was like, dude, fuck traveling, you got to get your money up. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, this is fun, I get it, yeah, but if I didn't have at least $40,000 saved up, I'm not taking my black ass anywhere, right? Because one, it's not going to go anywhere. You know what I'm saying? I mean, these countries aren't leaving anytime soon. Okay, they're going to be here whether you're there or not, and they're going to be there for you when like you're ready to go. So just knowing that, I'm just like, I'm not in any type of rush. What I'm really in a rush for is to make a dollar. Money always comes first, right?
Okay. That being said, let me ask you this: what about the experience in that country? Like we already know, Cartagena, a whole lot of things changed up. You know what I'm saying? All the main clubs closed down. Delirium, Dolce Vita, all of that. And they moved those clubs over to the other side. Now you got to jump in the cab and take a 45-minute ride just to get to the club. So that being what you said, what about the experience?
The experience. Now, if you would have asked me this question, Big Gains, probably 5 years ago, I probably wouldn't even have an answer to like tell you because I was too young to know better, right? But now, right? Now that I'm able to fully think, right? I used to think that the only reason why I traveled was for the entertainment, right? Nowadays,
Mhm.
when I think back on different things, right, on why I love to travel to certain places so much, I always use this analogy, right? So I'm from Chicago, right? So when I travel to the Dominican Republic, I normally go from the O'Hare to the Miami airport, right? So
Right.
I I fly out of Chicago, I land in Miami. Then from Miami, I hop on the plane and I'm going straight to POP, right? And once that plane lands and they open up them doors and like you walk out, you get hit with this dry heat, right? It's a little different from the Miami heat, right? Because Miami got the swamp, so it's a lot of moisture in the air. But that is that island heat. It's very dry and it just feels like it's like on, it's like it's sort of like a laser on you, right? And you just
Hmm.
like, wow, this is different. And then the air tastes different, smells different, right? And
Right.
as you're hopping off the plane, you got the people down there as you're going down the what do you call it? I don't know, the stairs, right? And you got
The
the
escalator.
people
Yeah.
playing, you know what I'm saying? They're like
They're playing
playing
the
the
drums.
music, right?
Hmm.
Or I mean,
Hmm.
in that and it's and then once you're walking out, right? You go through the whole process of TSA. Everybody don't like. I don't like that. The fingerprints and all that. As you're walking out of the airport, you just get hit in the nose with that strong gasoline over on the side. I mean, like you can just hear that reggaeton sounds like fast rap, and you getting hit with this strong smell of gasoline, and then you just hear ring, 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 ring everywhere, right?
Hmm.
And then that's when I realized I love the country as a whole. I love the culture. I love the music. I love the food. You know what I'm saying? Everything about the country I truly enjoy. And that's why the Dominican Republic is always going to be my number one, right? One, because normally the first place you go is and you really enjoy it is normally going to be the place that you go the most. Like people that go to Brazil first, you can't pull them out of Brazil, right? I went to Dominican Republic first, so it's kind of hard to pull me out of that. You feel me? Because that's the first country that I fell in love with, right? And then later on, I went to Brazil. Later on, I went to Colombia, and they're cool. Don't get me wrong, but the culture of Dominican Republic, I just vibe with. One, it's more urban. I mean, even though people say but Dominicans have a more urban feel, in my opinion, and I just fuck with their culture. You feel me? And
Right.
yeah, definitely. So like when people speak about culture, they only bring up, well, I've been to the monuments, I've been to the museums. No, we're talking about that real culture. You feel me? Just the ambiance and just how everything moves, how like everybody is just chill and everything is so tranquilo, and everybody takes their time. Now, once you really need something done, that shit can get kind of frustrating, but it's just a part of the culture. Everybody's taking their time, everything's chill, everything is tranquilo. You feel me? And yeah, man,
Let me
definitely
ask
I
you a
fuck
question.
with the culture. Yeah,
Let me ask you a question, because like we said, the music they playing the music when you fly into POP. They also
yes.
play that music when you fly into Santiago. Now you said you flew into Santo Domingo. I haven't been to Santo Domingo in a couple years. I'm going next month. They playing the music in Santo Domingo.
Santo Domingo Airport. Oh. Let me think. Did they play music? I don't think they did, bro. Hold on. No, 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 no. They don't play the music there.
Okay, okay, probably because
They do in
that's
Santiago.
their biggest, most busiest airport. So maybe not.
Yeah,
You got a lot of high rollers, business people going into that airport. They definitely play it in Santiago. I just flew there. I
yeah,
flew into Santiago on this last trip, right? But guess where they don't play it at? And I've been to Colombia, I've been to Cartagena and Medellin. They don't play any kind of Spanish music at either airport. So that being said, Dominican Republic is more inviting. They're welcoming you to their country.
yeah.
Colombia,
Hell
not
yeah.
so much.
No,
Colombia
even
is
the
really on some
Colombia.
shit like, yo, Colombia is really on some shit like, listen, y'all Americans can come and spend your money, but really we don't want y'all here.
Yeah. I mean, even if their airports look like you're in the county, you know what I'm saying? Like they just have that look to them. Like, what's up with this big glass right here? Like,
Nah,
yeah,
You see that? No music in Santo Domingo. All business when you get to Santo Domingo. Yes.
if you
yeah,
if you fly into Cali, Colombia, no music, but it's a lot more inviting than Medellin. I never flew into Cartagena because I never been there, but Cali is definitely more inviting. Cali is just it could pass for New York, it could pass for Chicago, it could pass for a lot of cities, based off of the infrastructure alone. You know what I'm saying? And the people there are, there's no hustle and bustle because it's not really a touristic town. You know, the
Right.
heavy tourism in Cali is during, festivals, carnival, or whatever they may be having. But it's just like a day. It's just like every day in New York type a type of vibe. You know what I'm saying? And the
Well, listen,
people,
I want you to explain Cali real quick for the people watching, because not a lot of people go in there. The mainstay is CTG and Medellin, but Emmanuel Jeter saying no music in Santo Domingo, all business. But Tone Polo saying they play the music in Santo Domingo. I have it on film. So which is it? Y'all two work that out, and we see what it is. I'm gonna
I
find
think it
out for
depends
myself
on the time of
in a
day.
couple weeks. It probably. But yeah,
yeah,
let's do a little Cali Columbia talk real quick.
yeah. Cali, Colombia is more. Well, it's not on the coast, but it's close to the coast. It's one of those. It's close to like all the ports. A lot of the Afro Latina community is in that area. If you go a little bit further out, I think they got Quidobo and what is it, Buenaventura, I think it is. Those are more the coastal cities, but they're just outside of Cali. Cali is a more laid back situation. It's not so touristic. They have two big festivals. The one that I went to last year is the Petronio Alvarez Music Festival, celebrating the Afro Latina culture out there. Not just music, but food. You know, their the drink of their country. Um, many different things, many different facets. And then they have Cali is really big on salsa dancing. If it's one thing, if you know how to salsa dance, you will be that you will be the one. You will be Neo in Cali, Colombia. Because most of those clubs, they do a lot of salsa dancing. They do a lot of yep, exactly, Jared. They have a huge salsa culture. In fact, at the end of the year, right after the day after Christmas, December 26th to December 31st is their big salsa festival. Where all week They get involved with salsa and all that. You know what I'm saying? It's laid back. It's a very laid back scene. They did. I mean, a lot of people have said that Cali, Colombia, is one of the most dangerous cities in Colombia. I mean, I'm not going to say that I haven't experienced it, because I was only there for a week. I would have to, be there for at least a couple of weeks during an off season time to, maybe hopefully not bear witness to it. But it's definitely a place that I think everybody should visit at least once, you know.
Hell yeah, I'm definitely going. And I told myself I would never go back to Colombia
Mm.
after my Cartagena trip, which I had fun. I'm gonna say it again. I had fun. It was a good time. It's just Colombia is it's just so dangerous, bro. Like even in Cartagena, like I was put in a couple of situations where I said, I think they tried to rob me just now.
Well,
You
you
know,
might have to explain that for the people. What happened?
so I was walking down the street. I left a convenience store, right? I just got a bag of chips and a soda, and I was walking back to my Airbnb. These two dudes walked up, was like, "Hey, hey." I turned. They looked like they were no good. I got a bad feeling, so I kept walking. I walked right into the police. They turned and ran. I said, "Yeah, I think they were trying to walk. They were trying to ride me." Now, of course, uh, I mean, I'm not a small guy. I'm not a big guy. I'm kind of average. Average height. I'm average build. So I mean, and those, the Colombian, they're not that. They're kind of short, right? So I was looking.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, well, I don't want to fight them, but shit, if push come to shove, I might have to. You know what I mean? And I don't know if they got guns on them, knives or whatever. So I walked dead to the police. I saw one, walk right to, and then that. I mean, that was one situation. Um, I mean, it just was, I just had a very bad feeling when I was out there that this is not a safe place to be. You know what I'm saying? And I did
Mm-hmm.
enjoy myself out there, but I said I'll never go back.
Hmm.
Listen, I didn't get that, especially in Medellin. I actually felt safer in Medellin than in Cartagena. And that's not to say that I felt unsafe in Cartagena because I didn't. But everybody was saying, listen, this, that, and the third in Medellin. They trying to scope you. The motos trying to roll up on you. I'm like, yo, we walking on Calle 10. It's two cops on every corner. I'm like, how is they rolling up on motos and robbing people? Because they not going nowhere. It's a cop on that corner. It's a cop on that corner, and there's two cops on the corner across the street. You know what
See,
I'm
the
saying?
other,
It's more cops on Kanye 10 over by Parkeyeras than motherfucking Times Square.
yeah. See,
You know what I'm saying? I actually felt like I was in Times Square.
let me tell you something about that. See, when you rolling around Medi in the evening time, it's not so much of worry walking Medellin in the evening time, nighttime, because the police presence is heavy. It's in the daytime, like early in the morning, early afternoon. You know what I'm saying? Like for example, I went out a couple of times dolo. Got on Calle 10. You know what I'm saying? Went out there, supermarket, whatever, and like two of the dudes that we knew was like telling me and Noose like, yo, tell your boy, when he out here. just be mindful of his surroundings. They was referring to me. Of course, I'm always going to be mindful of my surroundings. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to just walk somewhere, and just be, so caught up in the clouds that I don't know what's going on, you know. But the fact that two individuals that, we had met out there that be on the streets was like, yo, you went into so and so, da 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 da. I saw you earlier, you know. Nah, I'm on my P's and Q's. That really, you probably have to think about that more in the daytime. And then in Medellin, it's certain parts. Like if you would have went to Central, um, which is, another area, where you can, kind of get situations going. That area is kind of, dusty and people is up to no good over there. But right there on Calle 10, mainly like in the daytime, the early morning hours, coming into the afternoon. That's the only time you might maybe run into that situation. But after like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, going towards the evening, the police presence picks up because that's when all the tourism activities start. The clubs start to open up, and they start to load up. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta pay attention to what's going on. And you don't have to another thing, you know, you ain't gotta be flashy. You know what I'm saying? You could just go out there with a t-shirt, jeans, maybe some slightly beat up ups or whatever, and just chill. You ain't gotta have your chain on, your watch is out. You know what I'm saying? Just go regular. I mean, of course, they're gonna recognize who's who, you know, like me, I'm a hat guy. So once they see the Yankee fitted, or like I have in the picture, the St. Louis fitted, or what have you, or maybe I might throw on a Chicago White Sox fitted, something like that, they automatically know because ain't nobody out there rocking them fitteds like that. You know what I'm saying? So they know from that. And then, of course, soon as you start speaking, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't speaking English and you speaking this, I read out of the book Spanish, they gonna pick up.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna pick up on that real quick.
Mm-hmm.
So
Definitely. Definitely. So yo, let me
I
get to the
don't,
comments real quick. Okay. So Emmanuel Jeter saying, more importantly, Santo Domingo is a busy city. You're gonna get you're gonna want to get to your destination quick. And that being said, Santo Domingo got a whole lot of traffic. You know
hell
what I'm
yeah.
saying? Yeah, I done already heard. I done already heard. And my people down there, they was telling me, listen, book your Airbnb over here. You don't want to be in the downtown area because it's gonna take you hours just to get to the beach, just to get to the airport. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I did. Even though, listen, I was checking out the Airbnbs. Central got a lot of nice, modern apartment buildings and everything. And plus, I got a partner from around my way. He's been down there for about, I think, a little over a year, maybe 2 years now. He bought a house out there. So me and him gonna hook up and hang out. What's Khalil saying? 1,000 Negroes wear baseball hats. Come on, Khalil. You wild money. Yo, everybody blocked you on their channel. I'm letting you rock over here, man. He needs some talking to. The link is in the chat, Khalil. You can hit it whenever you want to.
Yo,
Yoga's
James.
not up here today. Yo,
I gotta ask you a question.
go ahead.
Have you heard of a fragrance called Creed Melusine Imperial?
It's weak as hell.
Ah, come on, bro. That's my favorite fragrance, bro. I swear, I got at
Right.
least three
It's
bottles.
scent. It's a very nice scent, very inviting, intriguing, but
Oh,
you're not getting no longevity out of it. You're
that
not getting
is
no
also
longevity.
true.
You know what I'm
But
saying? You spray it on. Listen, Creed costs too much. And I
yeah,
love Creed. I love Creed. I got a bottle of Aventus Absolute up there. I got a bottle of what's
I
the
got
other
the
one?
regular one,
Yeah.
the
You gotta
first
get
one
your
that
nose
they came
on
out
it.
with.
You gotta get your hands on the Aventus Absolute. It is
I've heard.
overpriced, but it's worth the
Yeah,
penny. It's worth the penny. Um
I've been saving for it.
yeah.
Yeah, I definitely got
Creed
to get that one.
Creed fragrances cost so much, right?
Yeah,
I'm not paying $400 for a cologne and I'm spraying it on every hour. And I done ran through the bottle in a month. That's why Kevin Samuels used to say those who can afford it, they not worrying about running through the bottle because they can afford it. Me, I'm
yeah.
stretching the penny to get it. Like you just said, you got to save up to get it. So
Oh yeah.
if I save that money, if I stretch that penny to get that, you know what I'm saying? I don't need that fragrance running off in an hour and I got to spray it back on. I'm spraying it on every hour. You know what I'm saying? Let me show y'all another one that I got here. It's not nothing special. You can go right in Macy's and get it.
You see, is that Dolce and Gabbana?
No, that's Ralph's Club Elixir. We're gonna get to the Dolce and Gabbana. I got it right here. I only brought three colognes down here with me. This is Ralph's Club Elixir. This is my daily. I rock this every day. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. What
Every
are the
day.
notes?
The notes on this, it's woody, aromatic. Hold on, let me give you the notes on it. And
If
go
you
straight to
ever if you ever
fragrance.
wanna if you ever want to find out the notes on, they have a website called Fragrantica, I think it's called.
That's what I'm
Fragrantica.
on right now.
Yeah, Fragrantica will tell you all the notes.
Yeah.
Fragrant
The
Tika.
main accords is
I'll write that down. Thank you.
aromatic, fresh, warm and spicy, wood and leather, and it definitely got a lot of lavender in it. Definitely. Um,
Leather, like
no, it's not heavy on the leather. It's heavy on the lavender.
mmm.
Now, Ralph's Club Elixir is an Oriental woody fragrance for men. It launched in 2023. Right? The top notes are cardamom, grapefruit, green mandarin. The middle notes are orris, lavender, and sage. And the base notes are leather and patchouli. But when
Julie,
I
yeah.
tell you it's heavy on that lavender and that patchouli. You know what I'm saying? And it's a little bit of that wood. The grapefruit, I don't get it too much. Neither the green mandarin. You know what I'm saying? Because grapefruit, what's heavy on the grapefruit? I want to say,
That'll be like
man, what's that Tom Ford
what
I
is
got
it?
up there?
Tom Ford. I was just thinking about that Tom Ford. Yeah, what is it called? Damn. What is it? Awesome. Mother effing awesome.
No, you speaking of effing
Fabulous.
fabulous.
Yeah.
Yo, yeah, that's it overpriced. I keep it in my car. You know what I'm saying? In case I'm going somewhere and I gotta, I'm dressed nice, I gotta spray something on real quick. You
Yeah.
know, if if I was rocking the Creed and the Creed ran out and I gotta spray something else on real quick, then I'll spray that on. But you wanted to go to the Dolce and Gabbana.
Oh yeah.
You're not gonna find this. You're not gonna find this.
I've seen that before though in other people's collections, but I never. I don't know. I just never paid any attention to it. Like when they show their collections and they always show that one. Like that's in a lot of people's like favorites right there.
Yeah, but they can't get their hands on it. Know what I'm saying?
Why?
That's Dolce and Gabbana Mysterious Nights.
Is it discontinued?
No, it's not discontinued. You just can't get it in America. You got to go to
Oh,
Harrods of London. Now
I,
there's actually three of them. I got all three. That's
I'm gonna give you a
Mysterious
site.
Nights.
I'm gonna give you a site that's in Canada. I'm gonna give you a site that's in Canada that they might have it.
okay.
Yeah.
Hold on, just 1 second. I gotta grab this pen real quick. Now, games. Now,
Hold on,
I know
hold
that.
on, because I hold on real quick because I got to cook right now. I got to cook.
Okay, gotcha,
Khalil,
gotcha.
Khalil, Khalil, you jocking this fat motherfucker. Let me tell you something. You see what he said right here? Prostitutes in Thailand. No, prostitutes in a third world country don't care about cologne. Ask TMI. You asking me to ask a fat 600-pound motherfucker who look like he ain't took a shower in a month about cologne.
Listen. Let
Let's
Khalil
make that make sense.
let Khalil rock. He rocking right now. Let him rock. And I don't like and Khalil, I don't like Versace blue. I like what you call it, Eros red. That's my joint right there, Eros red. I mean
Those
Eros
heard
flame.
of that one.
Eros flame. Eros flame.
Now, I gotta ask both of y'all, right? Have y'all ever heard of a fragrance called Gravanci Haras? Gravanci Haras.
I never heard of it.
I've heard of that.
Hold on,
I've
wait a
heard of
minute.
it.
I gotta show y'all the bottle. I gotta show y'all the bottle real quick. Boom. Gravanci. Hold on, the lights in the way. Gravanci
Yeah,
Haras.
I've seen it. I've seen that.
Bro,
I've seen that.
cop this. I'm telling y'all, bro. This right here is a panty dropper. Oh my god! Every time I wear this fragrance, now let me say this: this is not my favorite DNA. Okay, it's not my favorite DNA, but it is my most complimented. I cannot wear this without a woman running up to me, sniffing me, asking me, "What is that, bro? Bro, this stuff right here." I don't want it to get too popular. I was gatekeeping that one, but because I'm on the big gains channel and I fucks with gains, I'ma let y'all had that one, bro. It's only like 40 to $660. I mean, you
Mm-hmm.
can get it cheaper, like cheaper than that on actual fragrance websites. I just got it off of like Amazon, and Amazon gonna tax, so get you a bottle of that. I promise you. Hold on. Let me like run. Hold on. Let me run down the notes real quick. Let me spray it on real quick. Let me see what I get out of this. Okay, so top note aquatic. Very aquatic. It's got like a tropical vibe. What is that? Hold on. What is that? I mean, it's like fresh and clean. It's like it's not soapy, but I can see how people would say that it is soapy though. It's a clean on like the dry down. It has a very damn. I suck at this. I don't know how to say the actual notes, but just know that it reminds you of palm trees driving in a Porsche 911 with the top down, with the palm trees in the background next to the ocean. You know what I'm saying? And you just riding, you know what I'm saying, with a pretty young thing in a passenger seat. That's the vibes that it has. It's a very summertime, young, youthful scent, and I can't even explain it. It is a really good scent. I'm gonna say it again. It's not my favorite DNA. That goes to Millesime and Imperial because when I smelt that stuff for the first time, time stopped. Time stopped, bro. When my nose hit that Medicine and Imperial with that, I don't know, with that like melon and salt and aquatic on there, bro. Never smelled anything like it. A lot of people say it smells a little metally. I get that. It does smell a little bit of a metallic, but that damn aquatic note saves it, bro. So pop y'all a bottle of that. I promise you. You
Yo,
will
Check
not
this out.
regret it.
You
yo,
see what
Khalil,
he just
man,
said? He said, my point is TMI is getting the same women you get without cologne. Khalil,
let
TMI
him,
can't get the women that.
let,
No, because he needs to know. TMI can't get the women I get. The women that I fuck with wouldn't fuck with him. You get what I'm saying? Because the women that I fuck with don't walk the strip. They're not on Pedro Casante. I hang out in Rumba to have drinks with the fellas. I don't need to go in there. You know what I'm saying? I only go to Sosua to hang out with my fellas. I wouldn't go out there by myself. Not anymore. I used to. I've done it for 15 years. There's nothing more for me to see. I wouldn't go out there by myself. I'm not staying in Sosua for October, November, December, January. Still gonna be there for Super Bowl. I'm not staying there for 5 months. That's asinine. You know what that tells
Not in
me?
the food, though.
You know what that tells me? And it don't need to. You know what it tells me? Because he says it, he admits it. He don't get no pussy in the States. Period.
uh, well,
Now, how
one
much
thing,
more do I gotta cook, Khalil? How much more
one,
you want me to say? You telling me to stop the cap? No, he doesn't have the same access. No, he doesn't. He wouldn't even see them. And if he did, they wouldn't look his way. Because they don't fuck with dudes like that. Know what I'm saying? When you see me out there, I used to wear basketball shorts and a tank top. I don't rock like that no more. Because I don't care what country I go to. I'm representing Big GanZzta. My government name. I'm representing myself. So it's me, whatever country I go to, whatever city I go to. This is me. This is what I am. That's what the GanZzta Lifestyle is all about. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if I'm in Sosua, Cartagena, Medellin, uh, 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 motherfucking Costa Rica. I don't care where I'm at. This is what it is. Go ahead.
Now, also, don't you want to smell good for yourself? I mean, don't you just want to,
Exactly.
like, you don't want to walk around stinking. You know what I'm saying? Don't you want to have your own signature scent that people can remember? I mean, listen, women is always going to remember you by your sneakers, your teeth, and your smell. Always
I
keep
heard,
that in
I
mind,
heard him
fellas.
say. I heard him say on his live earlier that he don't want no woman bathing him, washing him. Motherfucker, she's
What?
bathing you for a reason.
What the hell? I used to love that.
uh,
I remember I had two chicks in a shower. I didn't touch my body at all, and they cleaned me real good. I smelled good after that. You know what I'm saying? That's come on, man. That's living like a king. What the hell? You don't like living like a king? You know, kings they
Yeah.
don't. You know what I'm saying? They don't bathe themselves. You know what I mean? They literally got professional bathers. They don't even fuck them
Mm-hmm. And guess
because
what,
they're
Khalil?
that
It's
rich.
not. Guess what, Khalil? It's not supposed to mean nothing in Sasua. I don't do it for them. I do it for me. This is what I do. Big Gans is Big Gans no matter where he's at. What part of that aren't you understanding? You know what I'm saying?
I see my
I'm rocking Creed here, and I'm rocking Creed over there. I'm rocking Dolce and Gabbana here, and I'm wearing it in Atlanta.
God damn, he's going in.
Know what I'm saying? If I go down into Park Hill, I got on Gucci cologne. Dudes know how I get down. It is what it is. I've been this way since I was in high school, and it ain't gonna change. Go ahead. TMI is exposing you guys. That no, the reason why I got a problem with TMI. I didn't have no problem with TMI until what happened was I jumped on his live, right? Because we had a party going on in the villa. Mr. D, you was there. We had a crazy party going on. I jumped on his live. He was sitting in the room by himself. He didn't like it. And he went and told everybody, oh, GanZzta sitting in Rumble by himself. Negro, please. Stop telling lies on me. If you listen, you upset that you wasn't invited to the party? My bad. You know what I'm saying? You upset that I didn't see you. I saw you in Rumba and didn't say what's up. Listen, I'm with my people. My bad. It's a lot of people that I didn't say what's up to. I'm having fun with my dudes that I'm with. Know what I'm saying? And liquor was flowing, so my bad. You upset about that? Listen, I apologize. But it ain't that I don't like him. He talks shit about me, so that's what it is. Listen, we wouldn't even be talking about TMI, Khalil, if you wasn't in here. So who's jocking that fat motherfucker? I honestly have no problem with him. Y'all can go ahead, Mr. D. Cook.
Yeah, I don't have any beef with TMI either. I actually met him too. He's a really cool guy. I mean, yeah, I like to stay out of other people's beefs. I just want to let that be. I want to let that be known. So TMI's watching. Don't think that Apex got any problems, bro. I fucks with you, bro. You live your life the way
I ain't
you
got no
you
beef.
like
I ain't
want
got no
to.
beef with him. Listen, I still watch his live. Shout out to In the Streets with Keys. He said nobody watches more YouTube than a YouTuber. I actually thought he was full of shit when he said it. Now I understand. But go ahead.
If there's one thing that I can say, this is coming from a place of love. TMI, you gotta get the weight off, bro. That's just not healthy, bro. That's not good on your heart, not good on your kidneys, not good on your liver. You just gotta get it off, bro. Cause yeah, man, like you know what I'm saying. That damn. I mean, that's the number one killer of black men is heart. You know what I mean?
That high
You know
blood
what I'm
pressure.
saying? Yeah.
That high blood pressure. Trust me, it's serious. Listen, I'm in the gym 3 times a week. You know what I'm saying? I had that whole situation going on. I was 320 pounds. You know what I'm saying? Took that weight down. I was down to 220. I gained some of it back between Sosua and Columbia and especially Atlanta, that goddamn Papados. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I'm at 230. I'm trying to get down to 215. What happened to me last Sunday? My mother bought some peanuts. So raw peanuts, and she cooked them. You know what I'm saying? I love raw peanuts cooked at home. You know what I'm saying? She boiled them actually. Now she didn't roast them, she boiled them. I love boiled peanuts, right? And
Yeah.
I took a whole big bowl of them. I'm like, damn, I wish my mother had put more salt in these joints. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't that salty. Come to find out, them shits was salty. I ended up with a crazy headache. I went and took my blood pressure. Yo, my blood pressure skyrocketed up to 170 over 110. I said, what? And I didn't eat nothing but those peanuts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So went to the doctor yesterday. I told him what it was. He was like, listen, all right, listen, I'm gonna put you back on this high blood pressure medication. Once you feel good, keep checking your blood pressure. You feel good and it's normal range for a while. then you can stop taking it. But for now, I'm putting you on it, and just keep monitoring it. But yo, that blood pressure, you know what it is. You know what they say. That's a silent killer. You know what I'm saying?
Oh hell yeah. That just comes out of nowhere. Your heart starts doing weird things out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That damn sodium isolate is no joke. You don't want too much of that metal in your body. Okay, that sodium isolate, that damn metal. A lot of people don't know that salt is actually a metal. You know, you don't want to overdo that. You don't want to take too much iron, and everybody know that. But when it comes to salt, they just pouring it on the damn fries.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
Mm-hmm.
90% salt, it's about 10% fries.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You see this right here? You gotta drink, and this is cheap water. This is bullshit water. But guess what? It's water still in all, and you
Yeah,
got to drink a lot of it. You know what I'm saying?
I got the smart. I got the smart water right now. I normally get the Dasani. That's my favorite water. Is it's, uh, the Dasani.
Khalil says send the link.
Yeah, I'm dropping it in the chat right now. Usually, I drink uh Essential. If I can't get that, then I
Oh
get the
yeah,
smart water.
the essential waters.
I got a
I
case. I got a
fuck
case
with
of
it.
Essential in my car right now. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta stay on. Listen, everybody talk about water this, water that. This water's good, that water's good. Listen, unless you going up there, up in Connecticut or somewhere where they got those springs, and you
Yeah.
getting that water, all this water is the same. It don't matter. So just drink the water. You got to stay hydrated, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Now I have to push back on that just a tad bit. Okay, that is very true because you don't know where they getting this damn water from. They might have it on like the bottle and say something. What is it like Fiji got? I mean, they like I don't know, like they got I don't know, like they got exposed that the water doesn't really come from Fiji, which we all should have known that because to get the water from Fiji to bring it to the U.S.
Plus
That's
money.
that. I mean, yeah. So, but I do feel a difference when I drink more alkaline water. Now, when I drink less alkaline water, I feel a little like I don't know, it just upsets my stomach or something, like because it's sort of more closer to tap water. You know what I mean? And whenever I drink
Mhm.
tap, it always upsets my stomach. Like I know it's tap because like my stomach would do. But that is very true though, Gaines. Just
Mhm.
drink water.
Mhm. Yep.
Water is healthy whether it's tap. As long as it's clean, you should drink it. Because water is
Right.
water.
And if you're not drinking water, actually, what we really should be doing is eating more fruit. We drink the water
Exactly.
because we don't eat as much fruit as we should. You know what I'm saying? In the
Yeah.
summertime, all I eat is watermelon. That's all I eat. I'll go a whole day with eating nothing but watermelon and cherries. You
The
know?
water, the
So
water, the water that we should be drinking on a regular basis is coconut water straight out of the coconut.
Yeah. Hell yeah. That
You
damn
could drink that.
potassium.
Yeah, you could drink coconut water straight out of the coconut for the rest of your life, and you're gonna be good. You don't ever have to. If you think I don't know if it's Panama or Costa Rica that they have the coconut trees. If you get the coconut straight out of them trees and you drink that every day, you don't even need regular water.
No, you
You
don't.
could
mhm.
yeah, you
What's
could live on
good,
that.
people?
What's good? Apex. Before
Good
before
evening.
before I before I cook Khalil, Ken Padmore coming for you in the chat, brother.
Who?
Oh, Ken.
Ken,
I can't even see what he say. What
What
he
the hell
say?
Ken's talking about? Apex, did you shower this year?
Oh, all right. That yeah, I did see that.
They keeping this shower thing going, bro. It's because of what's his name? Neon Shades. He
What you
started
got?
this
Selling
rumor that
water
I
on
that
DR?
I don't
I
shower,
told
bro.
you it don't matter what cologne you got on the DR. Told you that.
Really,
Cologne? I
really.
mean,
Dudes that
just
they
a
say
fan of
out there
cologne.
DR smelling sour.
Yeah, and you see what they dealing with. When I tell
Yo,
you,
let me ask you a
when I
question.
tell when I tell you, when I tell you they not dealing with what I'm dealing with, trust and believe me. Trust Khalil, trust me when I
Yes, sir.
tell you. Mr. D seen what I work with. They not
Mm-hmm.
listen,
They're
your
not
man
fucking.
couldn't come nowhere near
Who you talking about, my man?
because you capping for him.
That's. Let me tell you something. Why I don't know TMI. I kind of I respect him and understand him because he tells the truth about what's going on out there, where a lot of people do a lot of lying, and when they get mad, they tell the truth, i.e., Made. He knew all that stuff about DR already, but he waited to his situation, then he told the truth. You know, and then you say all these people blocking me. Who blocked me? Crickets?
Um, what you mean crickets? Ronan blocked you.
Who?
Um, I was on somebody's channel yesterday and they said, damn, Khalil, I thought I blocked you. How the hell you get back up in here?
Who was that?
Damn, who was that? Who was that?
What was
I would
yesterday?
have to go into
Thursday. I
my
had
history.
Thursday off too for Jimmy Carter Day. Uh, who the hell was that? I didn't hear that. I know who blocked me. I'm trying to see who told you they blocked me.
They didn't tell me. They said it while they was on the live.
King's Dreams didn't block me. I still rock with him.
Who? Who?
Kings of Dreams.
No, it wasn't him because I don't
He
watch
didn't
him.
block me. I didn't talk to that man on the phone many a times. He didn't block me. Now Flip Flop, he blocked me a couple of times. So
That's who it was. That's who it was.
I questioned
It
him
was
that
Flip.
because he do a good show, but then I don't like when he start going into that Southside tough guy stuff. That know why it don't rock with me? Because he was going into that tough guy stuff, and then some goddamn Dominicans came to his spot and stepped to him, and all that Southside stuff he was talking, he came up with excuses. The
You saw
dudes
them
I know,
Dominicans.
Oh
You
yeah, we
saw them
all saw
hold
him.
Dominican
on, let me
dudes
finish
walk to
talking,
the
brother.
video. The video I saw
Can I
them
finish
Dominican. He
talking,
stood.
please?
He stood up. He
No,
faced the.
he
He
didn't do all
faced the
that tough
dude
guy.
face
That
to
dude
face.
talked tough, told him, I'll do something to you. He sat down there. He talking about where his bodyguard at. Come on, man. All that Southside Jamaica Queens talk. My father used to work at York College. I used to play ball in those projects over there. So I know how them dudes was. I would have been back in New York if that was me. He'd have came to my business like that. The business wasn't over. I would have been back working for transit or something. It would have been over for me out there in DR. No, he
Yeah.
see,
Taylor may delete his
let me
channel.
tell you. Let me say one more thing, Gaines, before you say something. That's how God works. You talk all that tough talk. There's some crackhead looking spicks. Dominicans come to the door, come to the step to your cave inside your business, disrespect you. Now you sitting over there making an excuse. Where's my bodyguard? I gotta fire him. He didn't do his job. Oh, I didn't want to. Now you making all these excuses. But you'll do something to one of us if we come there. Come on, man.
Listen, I seen the
That's
video that you
BS.
talking about. I seen the video that you talking about. He stood up, turned around, faced the Dominican dude. He was face to face with him, and the Dominican dude backed down.
He was
So what
not
are you
face
talking
to
about?
face
Hey,
with
listen,
that dude.
he's
He
he's
sat
all
down. The
listen.
dude was saying, yo, this is my brother. You talk shit to my brother. Now I'm here. He didn't do none of that stuff you talking about. Don't try to clean it up for your boy. He didn't do a Southside dude. He was supposed to get up and two-piece that nigga for violating his
You can't do that
business.
out there.
No.
Hey, Ronan.
See, brother,
Hey,
listen
Ronan. So
what I'm saying.
hold on, Khalil.
Talk that
Ronan, hit
Southside
the
stuff.
panel, Ronan. This the dude that we've been talking about.
He talks that Southside tough guy talk. So the talk he's on, he was supposed to do that. Now I know in reality you don't supposed to do that, but the talk he giving, he's supposed to do that. So don't talk it if you ain't living it.
But I
Biggie,
know him.
best
I
style.
know him. I know him, and I know his people for years. He talked the talk. and he walked the walk.
That's years ago. We talking about now. When that goddamn crackhead looking Dominican came to that door, he ain't walked nothing. He copped a plea.
He's literally the easiest. He's literally the easiest dude to find in Sosua. That's why I don't understand.
Listen, I'm not traveling no 3,000 miles to do nothing to nobody.
Khalil, you got to calm down. You got to take it down. This is my panel. If you don't let me speak,
but you know what I'm talking about.
If you don't let me speak, I got to drop you down. Now listen,
brother.
Listen. That's why I don't understand why NYC the Future. He said he went over to Flip Flop and Flip Flop wasn't there. He couldn't find him. Listen, all he had to do was ask anybody that worked. Hold on, let me finish. Let me finish. All he had to do was ask anybody that worked there. Listen, where's Flip Flop? I'm new in town. I need his help. I'm from Southside Jamaica, Queens. Also, soon as he said that, Flip would have been right over there to help that dude out. I know him. That's my dude. Trust me.
Listen, brother, all I'm saying, all the tough guy talk and the South Jamaica talk, we too old for that. It's not necessary. That dude came to the door and showed us that all that stuff he talking is not real. Straight up. Because the Southside dudes, I know you would have came to their business. It wouldn't have mattered if the business was in El Salvador. They would have smacked the shit out that guy. Say, don't never come to my business disrespect to me like this. And that would have been the end of it. And gave the Dominican police $2,000 in cash and it would have been over with. That's it.
Okay.
I know you're going to cap for them because that's your people's.
I'm not capping for them. I'll let you speak in peace.
But all I'm saying is
the video that I've seen, and we seen the same video.
I seen the same video.
Everybody said it. Everybody said it in the comments that
no.
The Dominican dude
said what I said, and they deleted them. He deleted them, like he deleted me, because I said, "Yo,
no." I see. I didn't see it. I didn't see it on. I didn't see it on. I didn't see it on Flip's channel.
I'm going on the South Side. I know that I grew up in Brooklyn, knowing that I used to go to my uncle's job at York College, the people I played ball with. I'm going on that South Side that he say he from. That South Side ain't getting up and just looking at nobody. That South Side is getting up and two-piecing the guy, no matter what he said. And mind you, he was already talking that tough guy talk, which is unnecessary because we all over 30-something years old. That talk he be putting in there, that South Side, I'm from the streets, that's not necessary. We all from the streets. Everybody I know grew up in New York is from the streets. I'm from the streets. But you ain't gonna never hear me none of the negative things I did out there, because that ain't nothing to brag about, destroying your own neighborhood. That's a shame. I'm ashamed of that. So I would never say that stuff. Only thing you're gonna hear from me, that I'm a soldier, which is true. Because I did 6 years in the military, a year and a half in Iraq in 2003 fighting the war, when the war first started. That's the only thing you're going to hear from me. But you ain't going to never hear me about how I decimated my community. You ain't going to never hear that crap from me. And that's what he always used to go, I'm from Southside. Dude stepped in your place, and you ain't show that Southside I know. Southside I know with a two-piece them dudes. That's all I'm saying. Talking it, but not living it.
Let me read the chat. Hey, Ronan, we supposed to be talking about, it's another dude that got stranded in Sosua, right?
Okay, let me ask you a question. When the brother gets stranded,
hold on. I gotta mute you for a minute. We supposed to be talking about the dude NYC the Future. He got stranded in Sosua, right? And he needed some money to get back home. He ran out of money. His brother sent him $300, and he also was dealing with a girl out there. The girl put him up for the night. You know what I'm saying? He crashed out in Sosua, but he didn't crash out. He didn't crash out like a Jay Rello. He crashed out because he didn't know the game. He he didn't understand what was happening to him, what was going on. He blew about $500 in 1 day, 1 or 2 days. The hotel was ripping him off. The restaurants was ripping him off. So that's what the topic of the whole situation was. And then we got here. Now I can Mr. D, what you got to say before I unmute him?
Nah, let Khalil rock. Let him rock. He on
All right.
a lot.
Now, if you can hear me, guys?
Yeah.
Okay. From what I'm understanding, now the rumor is, I don't know if this is true or not. I heard he got ducked by certain people. Certain people he was looking for, they was ducking him. They didn't want to give him no bread.
I don't know anything about that.
Now, let me ask you another question. Okay, I've been to DR a couple of times, a few times, but I never been to Sosua. I'm a Santo Domingo guy, because a guy that I was in the army with, he lives out there. So I go and visit him at least 2 or 3 times a year. Now, let me ask you a question. When you go to Sosua, you don't have to get a round trip ticket automatically?
That's what was bugging me out, but he said he works for the airline.
Oh, so if he worked for the airline, he's getting on a plane on standby. Because when my aunt worked for the airline for 30 years, I never really paid for a plane ticket to anywhere.
Right.
You sure he's telling the truth?
But listen, he might work for a service company. Because
I see what you're saying, brother.
Because I asked the same thing. Like, if you work for the airline, then you shouldn't have a problem flying out there. Even if you work for an airline that don't go out there, the discount for the standby ticket on another airline, it shouldn't be that much. You know what I mean?
That's true. Now let me ask you another question. When you go to Sosua, maybe it's different from Santo Domingo. Do you have to get a 2-way ticket?
What you mean a 2-way? A return flight?
Return flight, yeah.
Yes. Because when you book the flight, if you book a 1-way flight, it says the country might ask you for a return ticket. Because I just booked a 1-way flight.
Okay,
I just booked a 1-way flight into Santo Domingo, and I didn't book the return flight yet because I'm returning from Punta Cana.
So you going to Santo Domingo?
Yes.
Where you staying at?
I got an Airbnb close to the Malecon.
I like every time I go there, I stay at the Hilton, which is right downtown on the strip. It's real nice at the Hilton downtown, right on the strip. It's only like 5 miles from the Malecon, which I take a cab there. It's a nice restaurant over there called Tropical something. Santo Domingo pretty cool.
Oh yeah, my bad, Ronan. My bad, Ronan. It was the other Ronan that banned him. The other Ronan banned you, Khalil, not this Ronan. The chubby one.
Talking about them lame dudes that I was destroying. I was destroying them on their live. They couldn't handle me. Because those old dudes were so happy, like bragging about tricks, bragging about mangoes, whatever y'all want to call them. Because I don't want to use the P word on your page. I don't want to disrespect you, brother. Bragging about mangoes like they was bagging Beyonce or something. Like they was regular girls the way they was talking. So I was destroying them old dudes, man.
Yeah, he talking about Ronan and Unc J and them.
Yeah, I destroyed them, man. I said, yo, send the link, man. I'm in that kind of mood.
But the live that I was on, they didn't bring you up.
Nah, they was scared. I was typing and
destroying. But the word on the street was on my last live, you didn't want to hit the link because you was scared of yoga. That's word on the street.
Oh man, yoga. That dude is gay, man. Why I'm scared of a gay dude for, man? And a liar. Come on, man. That dude was supposed to fight 6 years ago. He still ain't fight nobody. He still talking about he got an upcoming fight, and y'all believe in him.
I'm not believing him. I already know he can't fight. They got the video. They got the video of him trying to do a roundhouse kick and he hit the floor.
Yo, I seen him in Boca Chica one time on the beach at Boca Chica, and I said something to him. I said, "You the nigga on YouTube, man." I said, "Keep up the good work." I walked right by. That was it.
He said
Yo,
to
what's
me,
going on with the other dude, man? The mayor, man. That dude was funny, man. What's going on with him?
I don't know. I don't deal with that dude. Like I said, step your game up. Well, he don't travel. He actually was living in Sosua.
Yeah, he lives there. He's an expat.
Yeah, step your game up when you travel. Enough of these dusty dudes out here traveling. I don't care where you going.
Why you want to stop a person dream from it? If a person save up a few dollars and they go out there, get a little wild and get themselves stranded, as black men, if we got it, we should help them. If I see a brother stranded, I take him to the airport on a plane, man.
I'm not saying that we shouldn't help them. What I'm saying is, fly boy, you need to let it go. Cut them damn raggedy ass braids off. That's what I'm saying.
That dude.
When I say step your game up, I'm talking about your appearance.
He said he was
go to Turkey, get it fixed.
And he live in a tight ass room in Newark, New Jersey, the worst neighborhood in Jersey. Come on, man. And he's a millionaire.
Actually, Irvington is worse.
You know, at that tight ass room he be filming from. Come on, man. Old ass George Jefferson furniture in there. Come on, man. Old ass dresser in there. Come on, man. All them clothes around that tight ass bed in there. And he talking about he a millionaire. He's being conservative, taking spirit. Come on, man. Come on. And y'all don't question the math. I grew up with the 5%ers. I question the math all the time.
What's today's mathematics?
I said I grew up with the 5%ers. I ain't say I was. What I said, brother.
How you don't know today's mathematics?
He about to recite the 120. Let's go.
I used to know the 1 to 10, brother, but I don't know it no more. Come on. It's 2025. We need to call out all these fake dudes. I saw a fly boy. He was talking about he was with an international model in Ghana. And I said, well, an international model would not be with your dusty ass. So stop the cap. Come on. Stop lying. We need to. That's why I mess with TMI. Because he tells the truth. Yes, he's not the best guy in shape. Yes, he's whatever. Whatever you want to say, Gans. But at least that brother lives in his truth. That's why I mess with. That's why I mind sending him $20, $30 every now and then. I don't mind that because he lives in his truth.
Really?
I can't get behind all that raw dogging. I know. Hell no.
99. So you think out there, brother, he's the only one.
You talk about we out here giving the youth bad information. You don't think he's giving the youth bad information by telling them he's raw dogging in Sosua?
He's letting
Let's get to that.
It's not bad information? Let me tell you why it's not bad information, guys. Because he's letting you know it's a lot of dudes like me that's lying. We're paying these mangoes extra money to go raw dog. And a lot of us might be carrying. So you young boys need to be careful. Because a lot of us is doing this and we might got something. And he's telling the truth on that. Because so you think he's the only one going out there Super Bowl weekend and raw dogging?
No, I don't. That's the sad part.
He's definitely not.
That's the sad part. I actually know he's not.
Now, let me ask you a question. Do you know any brothers that left babies out there?
Hell yeah.
Okay, you haven't called them out?
No.
Why not?
I'm not doing that.
You think that's right?
No, it ain't right.
Give me the list of names. I'll call all them cocksuckers out.
No. The dudes that I know are actually taking care of those kids.
Okay, so that's not a problem. I'm talking about dudes that jetted because they know the child support laws is not like America. Even though they just passed a bill, I think recently, where these dudes gonna have to start paying.
Yeah.
You know,
like I said, the dudes who I know, they're actually sending their $10 a month.
They doing it. They taking care of their business.
Yeah.
Okay, but do you know any dudes that jetted?
No.
Okay.
I don't know anybody I don't know anybody that's bragging about it. No.
But them dudes need to be put on Broadway if they straight out ran away. Yo, I'm about to do a challenge too, gangs in New York, man. I'm getting in shape, and I want to walk from your old spot, what's that, 130th and Lexington, all the way to Coney Island.
Where you grew up at in Brooklyn?
I grew up in Bed-Stuy. My family, we still got our brownstone. I live between, we gonna go old school, Reed Avenue and Patchen, but they changed it to Malcolm X.
Yeah, I used to live on Decatur between Ralph and Patchen.
Okay. I know where that's at. I used to
501.
out on Decatur between Patchen and Malcolm X on Chris Rock block.
Right. You over there by ain't the church over there on the corner?
Yeah, it's abandoned now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know everybody in Bed-Stuy. I played basketball for the X-Men. I was pretty good in basketball in New York City. I was all city in 1992, all Brooklyn in 1992, not all city, all Brooklyn in 1992. I played in a lot of tournaments from Rutgers, from Soul in the Hole, from Kingston.
You know Kaheem Draper?
Feli tournament. I bust niggas' ass in Cromwell Gym out there in Staten Island. In the tournament out there. Now you know what I'm talking about, Gaze. When I said that.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. I got busy everywhere.
You know Kaheem Draper?
I don't remember him.
Okay, you said 1992.
I played
I'm talking he was number 2 in the city behind Carlton Hines from the Bronx.
That's that's like the 80s, man. Carlton Hines.
No, it's not. No, it's not. That's 90. That's 92.
Stephon Marbury and them. Stephon Marbury was a sophomore when I played against him at Lincoln. Cameron, Mace over at Manhattan Center.
So you played against
so many players.
You played against Mo Brown.
Yeah, Mo Brown at Grady.
And D Flight.
Yeah, D Flight, all those dudes.
What's his name? Daryl Flickin, Daryl Mims.
See, you in the area I'm talking about. You right there.
I grew up in Coney Island. 530.
I played for the X-Men, man. One of the best teams in the New York City. Played in West 4th tournament. All that shit. Against Richie Adams. So many people, man.
Yeah.
Conrad McCray, God rest his soul. Gordon Malone, D Flight.
It's Avian too.
They played for Nike One. We beat them in the semifinals. And Nike won, but then we played against Kenny Kings, Charles Jones, and them, and Booger. We beat them for the championship in Feli, and I got MVP for it. This is all done, brother. I just messed it up.
Booger, my guy, best handle in New York City. Period.
Yeah, Booger.
I don't know about that. I think Shamgar might have had him beat.
Nah, Booger had that ball on a yo-yo man string. That's what you talk about, him or Skip to my Lou?
Skip.
Rafer.
Yeah.
I played against them in Brevoort Midget League. They was both on the same team. Booger and Skip to my Lou. They was outdoing each other in passes to talk and dunking.
That was a crazy game right there with them two.
Yeah, I'm Brooklyn. I can hold my head up in Brooklyn. I ain't no drug dealer, none of that. I was a ball player, and back then they respected ball players.
Yeah.
So how you don't know Kaheem Draper? He from East New York.
And that's all it is. It's so many names. I probably don't remember. It probably come back to me when I get off this phone with you, brother. I'm not saying I don't know, but it's so many names. That's why I said the first thing I said to you, Cromwell Gym out in Staten Island. I done got busy out there in tournaments. And you say, yo, he been out here to Staten Island. He knows. That's the only place I've been.
So you knew about Sandy Brock.
Yeah, that's the only place I've been to Staten Island was that gym.
So you knew. So we gonna talk. I ain't gonna go too long because ain't too many from Staten Island. But the big names was Sandy Brock, and Sean Black.
It was some nice dudes out there. I don't remember their name, but they was the truth. That's all I know. And we went out here to play in the tournament, and we lost in the games, but I played good. I made a name on myself. I was able to leave that gym with my head held up.
Yeah, I coached a team out there in Cromwell to a title. We had won the title. I think that was when was that? That was 90. I think it was either 94 or 95. I had coached a team out there.
Oldham and Queens and I think that's IS8. So I played in so many damn tournaments, man. BRC out in Brownsville. The Hill That's Real tournament, MOP tournament out there.
Yeah.
So many tournaments. Remember they had the housing tournament going on? I used to run through that crap, man. 103rd Street Just Say No to Drugs tournament. So many places, man.
Yeah.
I am New York, man.
I want to say Sandy Brock got unalived. It was somewhere. It was either 96 or 98. Between 96 and 98. Yeah, God rest his soul. He was playing in the Rucker. They called him Ragamuffin. And then Sean Black played for Miami University.
I played with Alamo, the Black Widow. He passed away. I played with so many people, man. With
Africa says
I played with Strickland, the one that Jay-Z said put a rhyme about when Strickland said go finish your food. I played with Strickland and against Strickland out in the tournament in Red Hook for this drug dealer, this big time drug dealer out there in Red Hook. Played in so many goddamn places, man, in New York City. That's why I love New York City. Don't get me wrong, but I just can't live there. It's just too stressful to live there, But I love it. Let's get back on the topic, man.
Yeah, that's where I'm going because Africa says is Patini the spot to get an Airbnb in Santo Domingo. I just been searching. Patini is in the city. Excuse me. Patini is in the downtown area. Now, if you want to be over there, then that might be a spot. If you want to deal with the hustle and bustle of the city, it's not too far from the capital. Me, I'm over on the east side, going towards the east coast of Santo Domingo. And yeah, I'm over in damn, what they call it? Havana. I gotta get it. Khalil, let them know you've been to Santo Domingo.
Let me ask you a question, Gaz. You think I should get my own YouTube?
Why not? Everybody else is doing it.
No. You gotta have a talent for it. Do you think I got a talent for it?
You talk a lot.
You can be honest. You can say, yo, no, nigga, you ain't got no talent. I say, okay. I'll just come
Listen, I didn't believe I had talent. And I still find it hard to believe. But yo, I got about 30 or 40 people watching. By tomorrow morning, it might jump up to about 500. So, you know what I'm saying? I thank everybody for putting their eyes on it. Hit the like button. As you come and go, hit the like button.
One thing I say, you moving up in the numbers, man. You just got to keep working at it.
Yeah. I mean, listen, I could talk a whole lot of shit. I could talk a whole lot of shit. I take it easy because I really don't have the setup that I want to. I'm getting ready to go and clean out this room in the basement and make that my office. You know what I'm saying? Because I got people around. I don't want to disturb everybody and all of that because I talk loud and I talk a whole lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? So once I clean that room out and set it up, then we really gonna cook.
What are you working off? Are you just working off a phone or you working off some type of equipment?
Right now I'm on my tablet, right? And I'm getting ready to cop an Apple laptop. So
off an Apple tablet?
No, this is Samsung. Oh, I do everything Samsung. The only thing I can't say that because this is an Apple iPhone right here, but this is 12. I'm getting ready to get a I'm getting ready to get a Apple laptop because it comes with everything. It comes with all the editing software, everything that you need.
Okay.
It's pretty much click and go.
So do you think all that fancy mic stuff people be having, all that stuff is needed?
Yeah, I got all that shit too.
Oh, okay.
Listen, I got the lavalier mic. Know what I'm saying? And my barber said, he was like, "Yo, you didn't need a mic that expensive." But I said I wanted to go all out because this is a wireless mic, so it is what it is. Know what I'm saying? Milano's up in here. Salute, Milano. GanZzta Lifestyle, tighten up. What you mean tighten up? Oh, he said he actually found it. Because yeah, my channel is hard to find. You know what I'm saying? But I guess maybe it's going up in the numbers because somebody else, salute the Las Vegas Sports Talk. He said, yes, I finally found the channel.
Yeah, you're not in the algorithm yet, man.
Yeah. We'll get it there. We'll get it there. Especially
Because I don't get the notification.
salute to my motorcycle riders. Hopefully y'all are still watching. Motorcycle season's coming back. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna get back over to that town to that side of things. But what it is, since I travel, I want to keep the channel going while motorcycle season is down. And to salute to the brother that came in here from Arizona, and there was another one from Florida, said it's always motorcycle season. Yeah, in Florida. But in New York, it's 20 degrees out. Salute to the brothers who ride their motorcycles in 20 degrees. I'm not one of them. And there's really no motorcycle events to go to this time of year. I know some clubs, they have parties and whatever, but nobody's pulling up to those parties on their bike. Not in New York, not in Chicago. You know what I'm saying?
About?
Say again?
What is your channel about?
My channel is about lifestyle. I started the YouTube channel off talking about motorcycle, but it's about lifestyle. It's about motorcycle. It's about traveling. It's about fragrances, attire, style. You know what I'm saying? So anything could be the topic of the day. Like we just talked for 15 minutes about basketball players in New York City. You know what I'm saying? Let's say I want to do a whole live about that. I actually was thinking about naming the channel, starting a sports channel. We only fans, but that ain't gonna fly.
Okay.
Because I was gonna have a panel of dudes for every sport: basketball, football, baseball, hockey, and we was gonna talk about, we just gonna, we're not professional. We didn't play the sport, but we're gonna give the analysts from the fan point of view. So I was gonna name the channel "We're Only Fans," but it's not gonna fly. Salute, Yoga. What up, man?
Who are you trying to reach? What age limit? What age brackets?
All ages. All ages. You know, anybody who wants to put their eyes on it, you know what I'm saying? But pretty much 30 and up. But if any 25-year-olds want to come over here and learn the game, because I think homeboy, they got stuck over there in Sosua, he's only 30 years old. You know what I'm saying? So
he basically
pretty young. Go ahead.
And your boy ducked him, ain't want to help him.
That's what they saying. I'm not gonna put that on. I'm not gonna put that jacket on Tim. I'm not gonna put that jacket on Tim. But actually, what he said, he's not the type to put his hand out. That's what he said. He said he never asked TMI for the help. So I'm not gonna say that TMI didn't help him. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm pretty sure if TMI knew that he at least needed a ride to the airport or whatever.
That was in the car with him talking?
Huh?
Is that the dude that was with TMI in the car talking?
No, the dude has his own YouTube channel, and he was on Primo's channel last night, and I was on the live with him. You know what I'm saying? And he was telling his whole story over there. He's actually going on Sin City's channel tomorrow.
Ain't the
I
dude from
guess
Southside?
Sing got a little bit more reach than I do. Yeah, he's from Southside.
And he went into flip flop establishment looking for help.
Nah, he was
This
supposed to.
this this was before all that shit happened.
Oh,
He
okay.
went in a flip flop to interview him, and flip flop wasn't there. And this happened. This is all in his first day. His first day, he spent pretty much all his bread.
How he get gamed at the restaurants when the restaurants got prices on the menu?
He took a chick out to eat. He said he didn't know what the chick had. He didn't know what she had to eat.
Is this dude semi-retarded or slow or anything?
I don't know. I
Uh,
don't know.
That don't even sound right. Every restaurant I went into, they got the menu be 800 this, 800 pesos, 500 pesos, 200 pesos. You do the goddamn math.
yeah, because when you get the receipt, if you see what you ordering on the menu, and you
Yeah.
get back, you looking for the same numbers. You know what I'm saying? But he was saying that he ordered something. He ordered some chicken and something else, and that was like a couple of dollars. But then when the chick ordered whatever she ordered, when he got the bill, it was like $80, and he just paid it. He didn't question nothing. He
There's
just
nothing expensive is expensive on those Dominican menus. I get the chicken mofongo. That's
right.
what
Yo, I'm actually wondering what restaurant was he eating at, because Bailey's isn't that expensive. Neither
Oh,
is Rumble.
expensive. Not that expensive.
yeah.
Um,
I
none of the spots on the beach are expensive. You can get a whole full 3-pound lobster for $30 on the beach.
yeah,
So where was he at? In Playa Alicia? You know
Nah,
what I'm
he was
saying?
right.
At the waterfront restaurant? That had to be where he was at.
how much traffic he got going to his page? If he trying to build controversy to run the numbers up?
No, he got 1,500 subscribers now,
Yeah.
but he got all of that from doing NBA 2K, because I questioned him on that.
Oh, okay, so he don't got no traveling subscribers yet.
No.
And a controversy it was get you.
Right.
Look what the J Rello dude. Look how he jumped off. He about to go to Thailand on niggas' backs.
Is he still live? Let's see if he's still live.
He probably
He
got the
gotta
two.
still be
He
he gotta
probably got.
still be live, because he trying to raise two G's.
Listen, he ain't gonna raise no 2 G's.
Yeah,
And
because if he raised 2 G's, he's good as hell, because I think he exhausted all that internet begging.
yeah,
I think from Razor Rays to him to all of them, they exhausted that internet begging. I think it's
Can
over
y'all
for
see
him.
that?
He
Can
got
y'all
it.
see that? That's what Jay wrote. That's what he got right now.
I
well, he
can't
got
see it. What it says?
$355.
Oh hell, he a long way from 2,000.
yeah. You know what it is? It's the product that he's putting out. If he was putting out a product that people love the outcome of it, you know what I'm saying? Like the work, like you can see it in his content,
Yeah,
and he would get the money. You know what I'm saying? But all you doing is in front of the camera, in front of your phone, begging, 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 begging. You know what I'm saying? You see, it didn't last with Floyd. Floyd was getting the bag, but then after a while, they're like, you wilding. Like, you just gonna be another Jay Rello.
yeah,
You
he's
know?
still traveling though.
Huh?
The Floyd dude is still traveling.
Yeah. But I mean, he get a SSI.
I don't still think that's enough to travel though, man. Let
In
me see.
Colombia,
I'm a mailman. The average F out SSI check is between $700 and $900.
that's enough to go to Colombia and get an
Got to pay
Airbnb.
rent though back home though, brother. Don't you think?
I
Listen,
think he got a lawsuit too. I'm
he
not
got
sure too much. I don't follow Floyd.
Floyd. Listen, that
Because
900.
honestly, I don't find Floyd entertaining. Listen, Jay Rello is entertaining. If you want to laugh, you can go to Jay Rello and you'll get a
Yeah,
laugh.
I ain't gonna
You
hold
know what
you.
I'm saying?
I want to see him in Thailand, but I'm not sending no bread though.
No,
Yeah.
I'll never send him. No, actually, I said I would send him a dime
I
if.
want to see
What
him
did
in
I say? I
Thailand.
would send him if I forgot. I said I would send him $1 if he showed something. I forgot what it was.
I want to see him in Thailand because I want to see can he work the barmaid stuff, and because I know because I hear what they TMI broke it down. The barmaid fee, then you get the girl, then she got a fee. I want to see him break all those steps down because I know he was conning them girls in DR, shortchanging them, giving them fake money and all that shit. Your boy got caught in Brazil with fake money too, but you ain't had no topic on that, no show on that though, because that's your people's.
Who got caught with fake money?
He know what I'm talking about. Uh, Flipping his people's got caught in fake money in Brazil. He know what I'm talking about. Gaines know what I'm talking
I don't
about.
know about that.
Oh shit! Here you go again. Now you Stevie Wonder. You don't
No,
see nothing.
I dead ass don't know
Now
about
you
that.
Stevie Wonder. You don't see nothing. Come on, man. How a low budget guy like me, who everybody cuts off, know the stuff? Come
So
on,
you
man.
telling? Hold on, you telling me that him and them two rich white dudes that he always be with?
I said his people. Somebody got caught in Brazil with fake money. That's all I'm saying. You do the math. I'm just giving you. I just cook the food. You do the dishes. That's
I
it.
don't do I don't do dishes.
Hey, I cook the food for you. You do the dishes. There ain't much to ask for. Or get one of them pros to do the dishes. Them mangoes that keep your belly empty to do the dishes.
No, they keep my belly full.
I'm on that Grey Goose tonight, man.
Oh man, that's what it is. That's what it is. We not drinking. We not drinking no liquor. We in training. We in training. Somebody put in the chat said that Ozempic is wearing off. Now it ain't wearing off. I just haven't been taking it that much.
Who takes Ozempic? You was working out, brother.
Yeah, but I took
Because if
I
you
took
was
the
taking Ozempic, you would be skinny as hell right now.
no, I took something. Not Ozempic. I took
Because
Manjaro.
I know people that took Ozempic. They was 300 or 400 pounds. Now they slimmer than me. Where your man that said I was 5'7"? I'm 6'5", man. Tell that dude to get it right. Your man said he's 5'7". He can't get girls. That's what he said about me. Yeah, your boy got
Listen,
caught out there in Brazil. Him and his people's giving out fake money. But we ain't gonna talk about that because you act like you didn't see that.
we
Or
gonna
say
save
something
all of
about
that for the keeping it. We gonna save all of that for the keeping the GanZzta channel. That's when we're gonna expose some of the bullshit.
it.
That
Hey, you know
channel,
what's
we're gonna
funny?
expose some of the bullshit that's going on in this
When
travel
I
space.
when I do go to Sosua, I'm gonna my feet gonna step in that place. I'm gonna go right to his establishment and say, yo, what's good? Give me some of those wings, man. That's it. Because I'm not looking to travel to do violence to anybody. But if you try to do something to me, I'm a soldier. I'm gonna protect myself. But I'm not traveling to look for that. I'm just pointing out the hypocrisies in y'all stories. That's it.
Where's Milano? Ask Nathaniel says hi. Watch me. I'm about to go crazy in the chat. Ask Nathaniel says hi. Where's Milano? Word up. But yo, it's
Hey,
11:30.
where you at now? You in Staten Island or where you at now?
I'm all over.
Here you go. I'm gonna tell
I'm
you where
all
I'm
over. Yeah.
not scared to hide. I'm in Niskayuna, New York. Google that.
Yeah,
That's
I'm in
one
Staten Island. I'm in
New York
Staten Island.
State. I'm
I'm
in
in
Niskayuna,
Staten Island.
New York, on
Tomorrow I'll be
New
in
York State.
Brooklyn.
And I'm that's why I'm chilling. No cars drive down my block, none of that shit. You can't even park on my block.
No, Africa. I haven't been to VIP. I haven't been to Santo Domingo since 2020. 2021. That was the last time I was
So
there.
I'm gonna get some stuff for Cartagena because I'm going out there.
When you going?
I'm going out. One of my best friends, he just retired from Long Island Railroad. He was a car inspector. Great career. He had good money. Car inspector. He wants to go out there. He asked me to go with him. So
What's
I
his
told him I got peoples that been out there that know the game, and I consider you my people's game. Even though I go against you sometimes, I still consider you a good dude, man. Even though I never met you in person, I don't feel a bad vibe with you. You know, I don't owe you no money. I didn't disrespect you, so it shouldn't be nothing. But
Yeah.
if you want me to do a consultation, I'll do that with you because I do need some information about over there. You know,
I'll teach you the game. Listen, I don't charge no money. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, I just need
if
to know
y'all
the
want to
best
donate to the
sport out
Cash
there.
App, the link. If y'all want to donate to the Cash App, the link is right there. I'm not begging for it. I don't ask for it, but it's there. I'm gonna leave it up there for a minute. Go ahead, y'all talk. Cause I'm about to shut it down in a few minutes.
That's your problem. You should do a Brooklyn all night, I call it a Brooklyn all night. You do a Staten Island all night. That's how you get the crowd.
I got you, but I got people in here that want to go to sleep.
See
So
what I
I ain't gonna
did
be.
right here? You see
I ain't gonna be
this
able to do that. I ain't gonna be able to do that until I set up that office.
this room I built right here? This is an indoor porch I built extra on my house before I could have my own little spot away from my family. And I also got something in the basement too. But I built this off of my house. You can see like this is the wall from where the house is really at. Then I built this extra spot right here so I can have my own little spots, which I call it porch life. So I can have this little spot for myself. You know.
You got to have to be insulated, right?
Yes, hell yes, insulated. It's just like building an extra room off your house.
Yeah.
That's all it is. It's taking a porch and closing it, putting the roof up, fan up, and all that stuff. And that's all I did. It's probably what was it? It's 16 by 10.
Mm.
So
So
it's a
listen,
little extra.
what I'm gonna
Yeah.
do, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get them migrants before Trump kick them all out. I'm gonna get them migrants, a couple of them, to help me clean out that room, fix it up, and I'm gonna turn that into an office studio. And then we're gonna start doing the lives from down there. Then we could do the all nighters.
Yeah, we got to do that 11-hour 55-minute joint.
Yeah,
That's
I'll do the all nighter with you,
Nah,
man.
I ain't doing. Listen, I ain't doing no. I'll leave it on and let y'all rock.
Man, you
I'm
can't do
going to
that
bed.
because you know why you can't do that? Because somebody might start doing the wrong thing, man. You
Yeah,
gotta be there to
somebody
monitor
come
that
up to
shit.
me and start palm bombing the channel and
Yeah,
shit.
you gotta be there to monitor that crap. That's one thing I give Razor Ray's credit. He there to monitor that crap.
Yeah, yeah, because somebody did it on that chick channel. We ain't saying her name either. We leaving that beef in 2024.
I don't even know what girls you talking about.
I know,
Because I don't even know too
Mr.
many
Dino.
girls that be in the travel space because why would they be in the travel space with a bunch of men that's mongering?
You see what Las Vegas Sports Talk did? He just gave you the name of your YouTube channel.
Oh, for me?
Mm-hmm.
What he said it is.
Porch Life.
Porch life to live.
It's funny. I got a rug that say porch life. I'm gonna show you right now. that my homegirl made for me. Right there. You see it?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. That's funny. My homegirl, she make rugs and stuff. She made me that. She said, "Yo, your black ass always sitting on your porch. Let me make you a rug."
You
This where
still
I
Right.
smoke my cigars at, where I ain't got to bother the people in my family in the house because they don't like the cigar smoke. So
What
I
kind of
got a
cigar
rug.
you smoke?
I ain't gonna hold you games. I'm not gonna act like I know the stuff. All I know, I went to the Colonial Zone in San Domingo. They had the people making the cigars. I just grabbed a bunch from there, and I got a
Oh, okay.
humidifier. That's it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that as well. I'm gonna do that
I
as
don't
well.
know if they do the
Definitely.
same thing in Sosua, but they got a room kind of like how New Jack City had people in there naked doing the crack. They got a room in the colonial zone in Santo Domingo where the ladies in there and they just rolling up cigars.
Mm-hmm.
So I just grabbed a bunch, and the last time I was there, which was a few months ago, I just grabbed a bunch. There's no names on them. I just tell them what I like to smoke. I wanted light. I wanted a little chocolate flavored or vanilla flavor, and they just put the tobacco on there, roll them up. So I bring them back and put them in my humidifier. That's in the basement, and they good. But I'm not no kind of cigar connoisseur where I could tell you this is a El Salvador, this is a Cuban, this is this, and a lot of y'all be getting fake Cubans. You know,
Oh, I got a whole bunch of fake Cubans.
I
That's what,
smoked
and
real
I got them in
Cubans when
Cuba.
I
That's
was in
why I'm not going back.
I smoked real Cubans when I was in Iraq. We had real Cubans in Iraq. I was smoking real, but it's a different taste, and you know. But I'm not no what's that called a savant in cigars. No, no. You could school me on cigars, games. I know nothing about it. I just know when I go to DR, I'm going to that spot, and I'm gonna get me 30 cigars and bring them back because I probably smoke 2 or 3 a month.
Right,
If that. Or
right.
people come by my house and they smoke. I'm like, yo, I got these cigars that's hand rolled. What kind you like? This one is this flavored. This one is that flavored. This one is this, and that. And I give them to y'all. And that's it.
Let's talk about that. Las Vegas Sports Talk. He said, which female, dark skin or light skin? I'm gonna let y'all go first because they're gonna get on me when I put my preference on there. Go ahead.
Wait.
Yeah, yeah, you go first, brother.
What did he say? He said, which female, dark skin or light skin? Why is he asking that? He just asking a general question.
I think so.
Dark skin.
Me, when I was brainwashed in the 80s and early 90s, it was light skin. But now it doesn't matter.
That's why I said they're gonna get on me. It's still light skin. And
You still brainwashed.
back in the 80s and the 90s, I thought I was being Afrocentric by messing with with the dark skin chicks. And I come to the realization, I'm like, yo, I really don't like this chick. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, and they weren't bad looking or none of that. You know what I'm saying? I was just listen. Word to my mother. Word to my kids. I used to mess with this chick named Bola from Crown Heights. She was dark skin. Oh, you gotta cut the music, brother. I gotta mute you on the music.
Yeah, no, it came on by mistake, man. I got you.
Um, but yeah, Bola was milk chocolate. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She was as dark as the screen. Know what I'm saying? Beautiful. Skin like butter. And then I realized, yo, she as bad as she is. I don't know what it is. I like her, but then I don't like her. And then ever since then, it's been light skin, long hair. I'm sorry. It is what it is.
Yo, Khalil, he said, what unit you was in Iraq?
I was in the 310th MP Battalion. We was a CID battalion, which is Central Intelligence Division. A part of what we did, we worked with the we built a lot of the prisons out there, and we interrogated prisoners. And that's the most I could tell you on this. If you want to know in person, I'll tell you what I did out there and what happened.
You
Some of
heard
it.
that Vegas sports talk? Because he was asking. He said he was in Iraq too.
I was in Iraq in 2003. I was in the 310th Battalion. We worked. It was a CID battalion, which would stand for Central Intelligence Division. We did a lot of shit with the prisoners, questioning the prisoners and all that, getting information out of them. And we built a lot of prisons from Baghdad to southern Iraq to the Turkey borders to wherever I was there. But the main thing
Okay.
is questioning prisoners, and you figure out how we question prisoners, waterboarding or whatever.
Okay.
We can do it like that.
Okay. Salute to every branch, to all the brothers that was in the military. Salute to every
Yeah, the
branch. My
Army
man
saved my
Tariq,
life, man. The Army saved
my
my
man
life.
Tariq was in here. My man Tariq was in here earlier. He was a Navy SEAL. You know what I'm saying? Salute to all the military veterans.
I trained
All
with
right.
the Navy SEALs in Gulfport, Mississippi.
Mm.
Gulfport, Mississippi. I got family there.
Yeah, I chilled at Gulfport, Mississippi, Biloxi, Mississippi. That's them gambling boats out there, man. That's that Master P, that bout it land. Them people, that's that red clay, man. Mississippi, man. That's that, man. You feel the spirit down there if you're a nigga, man. Straight up. You feel the
They said,
spirit there. When the last time
they
you
said,
been there?
I've never been there
How the hell you never been there?
because they just lived there. My family's not from Mississippi.
Oh, they
What
just
happened?
moved there.
Yeah, what happened? My cousin married a dude that was in the military, and he's
Yeah.
from Mississippi.
Oh,
So
okay.
she moved there with him. And then my other cousin he was from Staten Island, all Staten Island. He was getting
Yeah.
in trouble. He was getting in trouble running the street. So his father sent him over there to live with his sister.
Yeah.
And then, he flourished. He got out of trouble, married and all of that. And so my uncle, he retired from his state job, and his whole family, they moved to Gulfport, Mississippi.
Yeah. Gulfport. That's so they there now?
Yeah.
I see. I was there pre-Katrina.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder how did it recover from that, because I know they was hit heavy off during Katrina, because that's the Gulf of Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
So
My
it
cousin
was
works for
hit heavy.
DuPont. My
Yeah.
cousin works for DuPont.
Oh wow. Yeah. The
Mm-hmm.
DuPonts is even up here in upstate New York. The
Yeah.
DuPonts. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's generational wealth right there. The companies they got.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. They say that clay is red because it's soaked with the blood of our ancestors.
Yeah. That clay heal you too. That clay heal you too. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you a story real quick. I was playing basketball in Georgia because they got the red clay too. I sprained my ankle real bad, and the doctor's like, "Yo, you're gonna be off your. They gave me crutches and put all that cash shit on me. They said you're gonna be off your feet for 4 weeks, 4 or 5 weeks." My uncle and my aunt Betty seen that. They took that shit off. They took the red clay, mixed it with apple cider vinegar, made mud, put it all around my ankle, and wrapped it up in an ace bandage. I was back playing basketball in 7 days.
Mm.
Damn.
I felt it pulling the swelling out of my ankle into that red clay.
Wow.
I felt it, and that's truth, man. You gotta remember, if you do the history on Black Americans, we always got healed by roots and herbs. White people used to come to us, man, and they
Mm-hmm.
destroyed that part of us.
Mm-hmm.
They
Salute
destroyed that
to
part of us. I never forget that, because I was looking at it. I'm from New York City. I'm like, yo, these niggas doing some voodoo on me, and I was saying that
mm-hmm.
about my aunt and uncle. But they took that cast off and put that red clay on me. 6 days. And I went back to the hospital. I said, yo, why you ain't tell me about that red clay? That white man was looking at me like he knew I was right, but he was looking at me like, yeah, you shouldn't be saying that. Yeah.
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 That red clay ain't no joke, man. I was in Mississippi. They had signs. It's like, yo, $2 haircuts. And they'll line you up with a razor. This was back in 99.
Mm-hmm. They'll give you a whole
young.
cut.
They'll line
Give
you
you
up
a
with
whole
a
cut with a
razor.
straight
Better
razor.
than any cut you get today. None of that Beijing crap and none of that. Just with a razor. And I would give them more than $2. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But they'd be on to have signs on the porch, $2 haircuts for the soldiers. And they'll line you up with a razor. Just with a the little 50-cent razors at that time.
Facts.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
and cut their
Mm-hmm.
hair with it.
There's a dude in Sosua, Dominican dude, lined me up the whole thing with a razor. Never touched nothing else.
And I mean, no
Yep.
bumps, none of that, no cutting you or nothing. Perfect.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And this was in '98. I'm talking about.
Yeah.
This was in '98. Yeah, shout out to Mississippi, man. Love in Mississippi, man. Shout out to
Yeah.
Biloxi. Shout out to Gulfport, Mississippi, man. Those some
Yeah.
good fucking black
We had a
folks down
family
there.
reunion there. We had a
Yeah,
family reunion there one year. I didn't make it. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I pretty much started going to all my family reunions. But
yeah,
that as I got older, that one that they had in Mississippi, I think I might have still been in my mid-30s. I was running the streets. You know, I was working for sanitation at the time, but I was running the streets.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a
Yeah.
different type of
But
heat,
yeah,
Minnesota, in Mississippi too. You, that's how I'll be like, how's fat people down here? That heat and humidity is no joke, man. But shout out to Mississippi. They showed me mad love. I was down there for a year and a half. They showed me mad love.
but yo, we getting ready to shut it down because, like you see, I go to bed early. You know what I'm saying? Like Razor Rays was on. I don't know how long he was on the other night. Mr. D, how long he was on? Because I ended up falling asleep. You know what I'm saying? I went to bed at 12 o'clock.
I don't even know because I woke up to it, then I went back to sleep. I told
Yeah.
I'm rocking with that 428 hertz mute that sound that's perfect
Mm-hmm.
for the ear. That shit keep me to sleep all night, man.
Right.
Real talk.
Yo, I just take a Z-Quil.
Yeah, I'm
Word.
gonna send you the link. Play it at night. Trust me.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot.
Mm-hmm. But yo, we getting ready to shut it down. I want to thank everybody for coming through. You know what I'm saying?
Salute to
We
Khalil.
did
Yo, thanks
sports.
for not
Salute to
blocking me
Khalil.
like all your peoples do on that sucker crap. Thanks for not
Mm-hmm.
blocking me because they scared to hear the truth. Thanks for not blocking me. I appreciate it. Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang, all right?
Wu-Tang all day. You know what it is. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir. All right,
Salute the
enjoy your
Method
night,
Man.
man.
That's actually my childhood friend. Meth and Raekwon. They both my childhood friends. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Word.
All
But
right, enjoy
salute.
your
You
nights,
know,
man.
I want to thank
Love
everybody.
y'all.
Thank y'all for pulling up. Thank y'all for pulling up on the panel. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, you know, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying? Everybody who watches the playback of the video, you know what I'm saying? Hit that like button, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? We trying to do some things over here. We're gonna be going live more often for my motorcycle riders. Listen, I'm getting ready to put the motorcycle in the shop. Once again, the clutch went out. We're not doing that Barnett clutch no more. We going back with the Indian stock clutch, and then we gonna ride out. We're gonna make it do what it do. I'm gonna do some big things on the motorcycle this year. All right, we're gonna be going a lot of places. But yo, that's what it is. I'm Mr. Gans. He's Mr. D. That's Khalil Backyard Life. I want to thank y'all for pulling up once again. Yo, we out. Peace.